Siapa? Malah nggak kena juga. Gak suka. Kan nanya kan gua, bukan yang kalian suka kan, yang gua suka. Kalau nggak passion fruit, grab.
Sama, Cok.
They're in danger.
Jadi
He's
betah
actually
iya
waiting to
makanya
hold
gua
the
nggak pernah pakai
rotation.
liquid creamy.
I think if you consider Hookah's
Ya
being
Allah,
the
finesse,
danger
bung,
place,
satu
you've got an
doang.
orbital strike coming in here, you've got a
Nah,
timeout
bisa
just
kalau
called,
ngetop
like they're
passion
gonna have
fruit,
an idea
betul.
of how to take that back. Great adaptation from Loud, but now we've got to see how they handle not having this control. And for a second I thought Sadik was about to jump up in there to check it, which I would have
Liquid
lost my
Kazuya
mind
Summer
with two
enak
info
tapi
characters
terlalu
there.
dingin
He
anjing.
dodged the flash.
Kazuya tuh
That could
semua
have been
liquid
awkward
dingin.
if someone tried to swing with it. Luckily they didn't. Oh god.
Severin ada, panggil dulu
Victor's been
Severin
destroyed.
gitu.
The showstopper online.
Anjir.
Wow. Oh wait.
Anjir.
He's got
Bagus banget, Cok.
two.
Akhirnya
I thought
Finesse.
they're looking at him, but Finesse coming ahead. This is the round we needed to see from this guy. He's had a tough half so far, but we've equalized it up. 3v3, Spike planted, post plans to be played with Yay pressure from both sides. Another flash coming in, and Marv can't see a damn thing. But Finesse again,
Aduh,
the
jangan.
third
Oh, nice
kill of the
banget.
round. He's going absolutely
Finesse
nuclear.
akhirnya Finesse.
This man came into
Oh my god,
this
Finesse.
Bunuh berapa deh? 4.
I didn't even think he had his monitor on.
Akhirnya Cok,
Pulling out
Finesse.
that. Wow.
Like, that's
Where's
another.
the-
We've seen a couple of those
Halo.
already. throughout
Nyebat
this
dia,
map
nyebat.
where it's a 3v5 for Optic to try and turn around. Gets the double spray down. The flashes in utility that were coming out, we saw Ye stuck in a seize, flashed up, and then Finesse just saves his life with a crazy peek, and then even catches the player behind him as
Mantap
well.
Finesse.
He did.
Wih, cek idal Cok.
Just coming into round 11.
That was Daddy's round. That's all we got to say.
8 times 5 this kills. Wow.
He's well, Les has just managed
Mati
to
dong
get
Les ya.
Oh, good night.
Viper's pit. Oh, he's
Hoki Cok.
gonna make it out of there. He's
Ih,
getting
bisa
healed up as well.
bisa
They're
nggak
gonna use the
mati
Viper's
lu
pit as
ngentot
cover.
lu, aneh anjing.
Hoping maybe he can find
Oke itu
something
dia.
on the back of it.
Satu
And
kali
actually
tik
that
lagi kena
flash
mati tuh.
sort of faked out a rotation. You can see Sassy now moving all the way back, and the timing could be
Victor
wonderful
Ion
for
Cok.
Optic.
Phantom.
Yeah, it's because they had to fall back to get that heal, right?
Tadinya
You don't
apa?
stand inside the pit and a stray bullet takes you down while you're healing your guys. They go back to elbow.
Prime.
They have to use a trailblazer to confirm nobody was pushing up on it, about to take
Prime
control.
sih itu.
And
Apa sih
actually leaves him
namanya?
in the spot
Yang
where
dipakai
he's
Shazam.
also
Oni.
retake, but still holding on to that
Iya.
crucial position of Showers. The rotation this time a little more cautious, making sure there's no one around them, but that might even play out
Ya
as
Allah,
the fake
Marv, hidup
or
gue gelap
disengage.
banget.
Halo
Kata
guys,
dia.
I'm back. Tadi PC problem, sorry.
Instead,
Sudah
they
kembali
reset,
live.
Emang
and
ya?
with 45 seconds left on the clock, they need to make a decision on
Pakai
where to
set
go. but
kucing
they
dari
haven't
Razer,
really found a
boys.
foothold anywhere.
Flash through.
Bagus
Crashes
banget Crisis
knowing that they
anjing.
still have control in this direction, and Optic, they've tried to play with the
Suruh cari
rotations,
info.
but ultimately they failed. This fight could be everything,
Aduh,
and
sayang
Sassy
banget.
just about able to deny it.
Nggak bunuh.
Also,
Victor bunuh
Carter
satu, Cok,
getting
lumayan.
a couple of kills and doing so well off the back of his ultimate.
Oh my
It
god.
leaves it all on to Crashies. 20 seconds left. Chances looking
6
impossible.
sama
The
dong.
fact is
Mati
he's
dong
got a
dari short
rotation
dia.
coming in from behind. He's gonna get the TP timing
Nice
almost
banget
perfect though.
tadi.
That should at
Tapi
least
nggak
allow
bisa
him a
menang
far.
juga sih
And
menurut
maybe
gua.
even the Seekers as well.
Yeah, he's got to be quick. If they got anywhere near this site, if a
Dia
player
nggak bakal tahu ini
rotated
kan lesnya di
2
belakang.
seconds earlier, it could be done.
Wow.
Indeed, it will
Nice
be
try,
anyways. Loud
Ente.
tying it up at the halftime. This is a map that Optic are hailed as the kings
Sorry
of
ya,
the
guys.
world on. But Loud are challenging for
Nggak
that
apa-apa,
crown
guys.
in the first half.
Well,
Daripada
they are
PC gua
incredible on
nanti
that defensive
meledak
side as well, so
prosesornya.
I don't think it's going to get any easier for the Brazilians,
Emang
but let's
bisa?
see what the Des thought.
Karena
that
pumpnya
first
nggak nyala, PC-nya nggak nyala gitu, jadi ntar prosesornya panas.
Thank you very much, Mitch
Aku
and
nggak
Tom.
ngerti
It
kenapa
wasn't
liquid
looking
cooler
the best for
cooler
Loud in
harus
the
ada
beginning,
pump.
but maybe what a recovery towards the end
Pump
there.
tuh
Yeah,
itu
Loud really came
dorongan,
back. I think their
pump
game plan was
PUMP.
being shut down in the first part of that game, but the
Lihat,
recovery
Bowser
to make
sama
things
Insu
even. A big
duduknya
part of that was
sebelahan
Auspis, and
lagi,
he's
enak
kind of
banget
step
ya.
up on the raise thus far in this map. This guy had a priority to hold space in hookah. He did a very good job at it, but just on
Loud,
the other
guys.
side,
Pas gila
the guy
cuma
we've
beda
been building
satu,
up
Cok.
so much
ACS
throughout
bunuhnya
this
sama
tournament.
matinya
Ye
sama.
was looking fantastic.
Beda di
Asisnya
assist.
doang beda.
Studs, providing a lot of value on that attacking side, be it with the up or with the rifle.
Yeah,
Love it.
and but in the beginning though, Boso
Yeah.
wasn't looking great for Loud.
No, especially
Posting
this
them,
round.
salah
Even though they
cuma
won it,
satu.
I felt they gave Optic way too much control of Showers at the start, and then they had this idea of hooker crunching, but it all relies on this Les guy staying alive and being able to kind of contain the elbow push. Fortunately, he gets to 2-0 this round. However, in previous
Gila, jago
next
banget
round
anjing
and the round
nembaknya.
after that, they gave him way too much space. Viper ultis were going out, Raze ultis had so much space, and it was kind of really looking squeaky bum time for Loud there, but they
that-
managed to pull it through with their strong
dating in
side, weak side,
panelist
strong side,
days.
getting that information with the Sky or the Fade, and getting those rotations in.
It was just interesting in general though, because they came with such a different plan from what you would expect, and it was Aspas a lot diving through that teleporter to get the retakes going in such an aggressive manner. And to me, I'm looking at Aspas on the other side of things as well. Look at, this is where Aspas gets his kills on the attack side against Zeta Division earlier in the tournament. You can't get those kills on B without double satcheling into a site.
Itu
Those
yang
are not kills where
ijo-ijo
you're
itu lu
just
dapat
picking off
bunuh
field
deh
players
kayaknya.
peeking from hookah.
Mungkin.
He's going to be
Bunuhnya di mana deh
saturated
kayaknya.
so deep. And in
Itu
order to
Aspas
even
kan
set
tuh.
that up, you need to have already pushed Ye away. You're not just given hookah and B-long for free to go for big execs against a team as good as Optic. So it's so important that they push that star player off the line.
I think as we look ahead to the tap, the priority will really be on those two initiators to be able to shut down Ye, move him away, and give Aspas those moments.
Yeah, especially that. No, actually, that was what I was going to say. So you're a genius here.
Whoa, you heard it
Here
here
we
first.
go.
Mimi is a genius. I'm gonna pass this over to two people. I don't know, are they geniuses, Mitch and Tom?
Kalau nggak bunuh tempat thread fire juga. Oh,
I
tempat
won't
thread
take
fire
that
sama
one,
kill
Tom.
baby.
Both is never gonna be a genius.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like that, but it is what it is. 6 to
14
6.
free
miss
caught
Benkai, he was
unbind.
He was really nice. Well, he was nice to me. He kidnapped you that one time. But
Yeah, no, forgive and forget, you know?
Oh,
Forgive and forget.
That's very nice, Tom. Very nice of you. Optic have a 14-3 record coming in here. I mean, look, we've talked about it time and time again. We've mentioned the teams they've beaten even at this tournament and in recent memory. Some of the best in the world. Absolutely.
Toleran udah ya.
Moving in towards the B site quickly. Utility. Look how much is coming their way. These players are stunned up and soon to be gone.
Tele dong mereka. Tele dong pasti.
Have changed Loud's
They're
mind.
running all
Pasti
the way
tele lah.
back. They
Mampus.
basically
Nih
have
kita lihat ya ibu
There's
berapa.
already 4 players on the other side, but the thing is, the fifth
Posisinya
player they've
bagus,
left
cok.
behind is the one you least want to run into. Yay, in an elevated angle, he gets to freebie onto the planter. It's not an angle you'd normally clear.
Nggak bakal
but
sadar anjir orang ada belakang.
delayed them so much, even with a single
Iya, iya.
kill, they've had to completely reset the plant, and the trade
Halo,
Nice trade anjing.
in Optic's favor, or at least they were. Les has managed to
Wah!
Tiba-tiba.
what a couple of headshots out from him.
What the fuck happened, bro?
Pistol
The what?
for Loud, but
No.
Oh gila sih Les sih pistolnya sakit banget cok nembaknya anjing.
They should have. What a fantastic setup from
Anjing,
Optic. They've got
142
the
item tuh,
TP
guys.
back. Ye delays, gets a kill, gets out for free when he dies. He's
Gue crosshair
traded
warna
times
sekarang
two.
ganti-ganti tergantung maps
And
ya.
Les
Iya gue juga kok. Gue masih kayak gitu sekarang.
tapping away.
Kalau merah nggak bisa anjing di asen
Siapa
apa?
sih?
Depending on
Preso apa sih kok agak ngeblur sih anjingnya?
That's a pistol for
Coba mari
Loud.
kita- mari kita
Back to
lihat.
Optics opening.
Kayak 1600 deh dia.
Valorant
Give them the
setting.
injection of
Nggak mungkin
rounds they
1920
need to
itu.
get off to a flying
Tuh.
start. Optic
Ini agak
have
ngeblur,
not
cok, ini orang.
decided to go for a force buy. They're playing 5 classics.
Apa full?
I suppose
Apa
they're
natif
playing
ya?
a headhunter on Ye, which with 4 bullets.
Natif.
get close,
Natif ya?
luckily
Serem
the
banget.
first
Iya.
doesn't land.
You know, he's only got 3
You
left.
only kill
now.
half your team.
Yeah, exactly. It's not so worrying anymore.
Tajam banget.
Ed,
And
Ed,
actually, the
Ed,
entire
Crisis,
team is
halo.
rotating away from Ye.
3-2-0.
Completely
Apa hasil
agree
3-2-0
with
itu
the
1-4-2-0.
sentiment. Crashies has been able to
1320 nih, Crisis nih.
team to
Ini 1320 nih.
side they've left
Oh dia 1-3 ya?
to play
Iya.
solo.
Kalau Y 14.
4-2-0 tuh rada panjang dikit soalnya.
You get pretty dangerous for Loud.
I'll say we don't have Aspas and
Wah, kecek dong
like
Bang.
satcheling
Males.
and doing this crazy play, at least you'd imagine. Nade and Snake
Bes-
Bite not
bes-
landing
Mei,
for
pala
damage
lu.
kills and they'll pump the brakes, but
Gue mau
50
ntar gue bikin
seconds,
konten YouTube
stacked up
kompilasi
classics,
with by Mei.
limited time to make a decision.
Sering banget soalnya gampang
This is a
dicari.
scary spot to be in. Look, classics on their own, you should be able to take them down, but when they have these crossfires, 4 players at each
Halo, Watford.
that causes problems. The flash was good, the follow-up not there with Sassy
Gila, perfect.
eliminating everyone on the B
Execute perfect
side.
anjing ya.
It's left in the hands of Ye.
Unfortunately, Marv was just a little too thick. That's all it really was. He had the
Wah,
extra
anjing.
C and
Lesnya cari lesnya abis ini ulti jing.
just headshot him through the
Cari.
wall. He's got no headhunter bullets left.
Ah mantap.
Thankfully, he
Si
used
Ye
the field
ganti
earlier,
crosshair
and
tuh.
that made it less dangerous. Only a single
Enggak.
player lost.
Y 1320 itu.
Now going to be retrieving the extra weaponry.
Mana
Actually
Ye?
quite a heavy purchase.
Dari tadi
against
1-4-2-0
that previous
Les.
round for Loud, so it's good that they don't
Biasanya
lose anything.
1-4-2-0 juga
Also, the
si
fact
Ye.
that Les already has a Viper's pit online. One of the most deadly ultimates you can have going into a bonus round, because that Spectre very quickly becomes very dangerous.
Geter-geter gitu tapi kalau udah nyampe ke musuh diem cok crosshair. Boleh.
Atau VP siapa? Iya, ansap sono anjing. Nggak jelas goblok mau ansap aja bilang-bilang.
When we're talking about
Saksi.
playing inside a pit, probably not the best weapon to have. Those tracers can
3-2-0
give you
merah. Oh ya.
Optics early plan, the flash down long confirms players here, destroy some utility, try to deny that free control they could be getting if these prowlers went uncontested.
1, 4,
Those
2,
smokes are coming down
0.
and it looks like
Oh,
Cloud
nice.
are picking up the pace completely. They are
Ini
rushing
mereka masih
in.
sadak,
At least
anjing.
that's how it
Hookahnya, anjing.
appeared. Losing out on any hookah control might change their mind a little bit.
Si Pujan sering banget anjing main bawah hookah.
Just not allowing them to get through that choke point too quickly.
Mati dong Aspas.
Counter-nade out. Was it on the
Wah,
cross?
anjing, 8 kadang
Surely
ternyata.
by Pancada, but it's at the expense of Aspas.
Aduh, lesnya serem banget tau nembaknya sumpah dah.
Towards this position. Also the deep hold that's there from Ye on the other
Oh,
side.
nice
Victor
shot.
nahan angle gini.
Waduh.
Rotate, and Victor double headshot. He's now looking
kaget.
to try and ace
Phantom
this
tuh yang
out.
bisa tuh.
Could even get
Pandal
the
nggak tuh
upper
tadi,
line
ya?
if he manages to find that final man. And while the crowd wants him to go for this, although
Gila banget, Cok. Itu angle-nya susah loh tadi.
Oh, never mind. The chance is still on. The ace could be
No,
his.
I
It's a
won't win.
3v1
No
though.
ace.
This isn't a moment for bravado. Close the round out
Lu berasa gak sih layarnya kayak suka ngeblur-ngeblur dikit gitu?
Iya.
Oh iya bener ya?
Dari streamnya, gue 1080 nih.
Iya ya, emang iya ya, Bi?
Iya, gua kira tadi-
Tiba-tiba blur gitu.
which is now only one away. They're coming in with a purchase on the other side, and
Recon
okay,
Phantom
sure you've got the
kayaknya.
showstopper, but there's not a lot that's
Ada,
actually gonna
hari-hari
help
bisa
them
untuk
out.
Ini
menjaga
gila banget, Cok.
hati Phantom.
True. Yeah, look, the losses here will definitely be felt. Those ripples
Gila
coming
banget,
into
Cok.
the next few rounds. And
Itu lu kayak mati di CS anjing rasanya.
against weaker
Iya.
weapons. So
Ya, tak, tak.
altogether, yes, they've recovered that nicely in the final seconds. That's why you don't see one guy running down to try
Tuh,
get
iya itu.
an ace.
1-3-2-0 nih.
Unfortunately, sometimes you gotta play for the team, play for the win. One round between them and Optic. Well, I see Finesse is going for a different weapon.
Pandal nomor
Not
1,
quite the
enggak, Cok.
rifle. And the Prowler
Phantom.
has
Aduh,
gone
nggak kena
right
cek,
past
Cok.
him.
Pasti
no.
mati.
Judge.
Oh, he might have actually spotted
Huh?
it, and he's not gonna get the kill.
Dia kenapa
The
ngebuka ya?
judge giveth and the judge takes it
Hah,
away.
juga.
That has gone as badly as it could
Itu
have.
dia nggak ngecek kan, jump spot?
Aspas is gonna be a little
Nggak.
low, but they should be able to get him healed up. Unfortunately,
Ini lagi blur kan?
Zadak is on the other side of the map, and Crash he's gonna
Dikit.
go re-aggressive, but he loses the fight as well.
Emang band tuh mapnya harus kayak
This
gini,
man,
Cok.
if he stood a pixel
Mati
or
satu
two
CT-nya
further
pasti
forward,
make
that
play
judge would've
anjing,
taken him
push
down.
nyari space.
And instead,
Ah,
he's ended
hapus
up
lagi.
with 2 kills.
Iya tuh
Yes,
pasti
halo.
emang kayak gini
Fantastic
model
game
mapnya tau
Aspas
nggak?
is playing here today. Now
Jadi
the advantage for
kalau
Loud, let's
teronya
see
bunuh
how
satu
they
terus
can close
disiplin
it out.
makan-makanin, Cok.
If Optic have got something up their sleeve, 3 man stacked up
Wah,
on
ini
A,
Marv baru
hoping the
1420 nih.
rotation comes through, but Tom, we can see that spike and the rest of the team gravitating
3 deh.
towards the
Ini
B
Sadak
side.
3
Empat,
kayaknya.
1420 semua tahu
Sadak
ini.
3. Sadak 3.
Sadak 3 ya?
Sadak
Marv
3
empat.
ya.
Basically committed to either
Itu
just
Sadak
fighting this on the A side or
rada
maybe saving the
kecil
weapons. The deep
plusnya.
push is probably going to tell Optic a little bit late that
30 seconds left.
this is going to be a B play.
Enakan 4 anjing.
For
3 nggak
Loud,
enak,
this
Cok.
is such a
Preference
huge
lain kayak gitu.
opportunity in this second half. Already looking to get up
Yes,
to 9 rounds, and as I said, I don't
Ya tuh,
expect the Optic
4-2-2
players
aja.
to even rotate
Sasi.
here. It's just not worth throwing the weapons
Siapa yang
away.
Yeah, it really
Victor
is. Just too much
1-5.
of an investment already taking
Victor
place.
1-4-2-0.
You know, yeah,
Eh,
you get
1-4-2-3,
decent close to
sorry.
ulti. If there was a
1-4-2-2,
possibility that he could come out of this with a
1-4-2-3.
kill, that would be huge, but
1-4-2-3.
probably not worth even losing the weapon.
Crosshair
for.
lama gua
Whether
tuh
he gets a
soalnya.
choice or not
Yeah,
is a different
he
thing.
looks like he
1-3.
disagrees because
Pas masih zaman
belum
di
kalah.
ewe sama Reckless
team.
Labs.
I guess, as you said,
Mantap.
one kill and a death is actually an upgrade.
Sama Agus.
Iya, sama
He'll survive
Suga.
even better.
True.
If he
Ini
gets an
3
orb, he
anjing,
can drop his
3.
teammate a weapon and all of a sudden
Kenapa
it's a
nih
full buy.
lagi
You've got a showstopper there.
suges
Crosshair
ya.
yang merah ini suka kalau di stream suka berubah-ubah, Cok, bentuknya ntar kayak pagar, ntar kayak plus.
Nyaru soalnya.
Iya.
Make it a little harder so he doesn't have that ulti right off the bat. And we saw there Aspas 2 kills. The only 2 kills that came into play before that spike went down, Crashies and Finesse
Rasin
both
paling
taken
hafal
down.
crosshair orang.
And then
Crosshair
he's healed
orang
to
tuh
100 HP and doing exactly
bisa
what
dilihat
Sideshow was
anjing.
mentioning on the desk. Blast packing out, taking the space,
Kalau lu
putting
suka
his
gonta
life
ganti
on the
crosshair, lu
line
pasti tahu bentuk
for
crosshair
his
deh.
teammates. I mean, the value that he has brought in the first half was tangible. Here, I think it goes even beyond what we see on our screens. I mean, this guy is the tip of the spear.
Yeah, very different superstars, I guess you would say. Like Victor is taking up that role on the other side, and then Ye is more just roaming, looking to try and catch you out as you get aggressive.
Lepus nih belongnya nih.
This round, though, he's still going to have the rifle. Now, I assume that Ye's plan will just be to try and find a kill, and
Ay,
damn, this is
cakep banget
aggressive
itu loh.
from Optic on the other side of the
Waduh,
map.
tiba-tiba
Pushing
hancur
all the
lagi
way
gambar,
through.
anjing.
Terus
It
lagi lu
almost
masih Marv
goes
anjing.
their way, but Loud will be able to stabilize. All 3 players gone. Ye again left on the other side of the map, but a
Nyatanya
single
emang
kill
ya
could
masih
turn this
goblok.
back.
Orangnya simple. Silper kalau kata
This game has
Fidel.
been neck and neck the
Tapi
whole
Uhol
way. This
anjing,
round could
shower.
leave Optic with very little. So many of their players low on cash.
Oh, ini mantep banget nih anjing sumpah. Terus ini
orbital strike, Viper's Pit, and a 1v3. Late rotation out of Pancada. He's got the spike.
tinggal pas ini. Ya, timingnya jelek amat. Coba dari tadi Cok lu yang nyampe duluan anjing.
48 HP left on Ye. Finesse on the B side. He's completely out of this for now. Has to be Ye to try and do something, and he's caught.
Dah lah. Ente op 3.
His time to go and get a gun on the other side of the map. Had to make sure that he wasn't just facing into a lurker. And we saw him get a 4K earlier. This one would be so much more important, but Les doesn't even give him an opportunity. 10 rounds on the board. Bear in mind that it has been a streak of what, at least 6 wins in a row.
Kalau Loud yang juara champion
They are
gimana ya?
now 3 rounds away from a deficit, and I am not surprised
Udah,
that they have
nggak gimana-gimana, emang jago anjing.
No, this is definitely a moment to go back to the drawing board. You know, they've tried many different things, even in this round. The tempered aggression, it's not even that, just all-out aggression. 3 players swinging B long, looking for the duels, and all in the chaos, Loud came ahead. That seems to be how things have been going. Their defense.
Kenapa sih orang suka taruh mousepad-nya setengah gitu di di bawah meja?
Dia mainnya di bawah banget soalnya.
Enggak, tujuannya apa? Biar si dia punya ini ada sanggaannya, dia punya tangan ada sanggaannya gitu.
Iya.
Iya, betul. Kalau agak turun ke bawah kan jadi yang ujung mejanya halus ke tangan dia. Karena mousepad.
Kenapa sih semua orang pakai G915 itu emang enak ya? Orang rata gitu.
Itu kan yang kayak Bani kan?
Iya.
Iya, makanya dari kemarin Cok gua nanya.
Gua masih mekanik kalau udah
Iyalah, gua juga pakai ini aja.
Gua Pancada Sadak tuh masih suka ketuker anjing.
Tapi itu ini kan? Itu apa namanya? Mechanical juga tau ini tuh.
Iya. Cuma bentuknya ya.
Bentuknya ya.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think in Ye's position, but he hasn't invested at all, so I'm assuming he's not keeping that ulti. He's gonna be popped out here to try bridge the gap. And you've heard it there.
Anjing itu
They
udah
are so dead. Wow, if they step into
bikin
Ye's
fake
sight
info
lines,
banget
they
anjing.
sure will be. Look at a cautious ladder
mata
beam,
sama
though.
flash.
We've seen that in the previous round.
Oh, aku berak dulu.
Swinging out
Okay.
the ball, looking for
Mau pro
those
player
duels.
aku.
This time, Pancada's basically in their spawn, jump spotting it. He won't even be caught by the flash.
Mati ini, Pancada lompat lagi.
Lihat tuh dia.
So they have the information of where he's going to be. The main spots you're
Lari
going to have
lu,
are on
ngentot
the
lu sih, lu
extremities.
anjing.
Although he's going chasing all the way down towards their spawn, and then they've got the cheaper weaponry just hiding within the smoke. None of the bullets currently connecting.
Mati dong.
They have been spotted, and eventually the spray comes through. Marv still does well to get one and a dink onto a second. And while he's so close to taking a kill away, but they're just getting wiped out.
Yeah, look at the HP. 2 on Sassy, 29 on Pancada. If these fights go their way, maybe there's even 2 more players alive on Optic right now. They could have
Gila,
the
nggak mungkin banget nggak sih dia pas
Instead, it's
anjing?
Ye left
Nggak
to
sih,
do it all,
susah
and with the weapon in his
posisinya.
hands, he's not even gonna...
Well,
Okay, not going to take advantage of low HP players, I say. But he's just walked out, taking out 2. Headhunter, but he's gone. He's dealt with. It was looking possible, and when it's Ye in these spots, it always does. But at the end of the day, Loud push up to 11, and now Optic have their buy round. It's now or never.
how confident have you got to be in your headhunter? That he could have just killed that second guy with the tour de force, but he's like, I'm going to go for the
Enggak lah,
style play.
bener cepetan pakai headhunter
Didn't
Cok.
see him get healed, right? But even
Dor.
so, you saw him get healed.
Oh, cepetan gini.
Body shot's not going to take him down. You need the headshot or 2 bodies.
Lu imagine nggak kalau yang di hallnya piercing shot Cok?
Yep, that is the headshot. And
Iya
I don't know,
anjir.
look at the next
Loncat
guy.
aja tuh si
This is a round
Sadoknya.
Optic need. They have ultis. They've got their economy fully put on the board. If they lose
Gila
this,
banget ya.
Loud guaranteed an OT with 5 chances to close. That just cannot happen.
They could get all 5 ults online for Loud.
Hah?
One of the most crucial
Loncat
rounds.
mar.
I don't even think I saw a pixel there. Just a slight jump spot is enough for Les to go down. He's been one of the best performers so far for Loud, and finally an opening duel going in their favor, but it's so quickly traded out.
Kenapa
On
sih?
either side of the map, they're able to get a couple of kills, and now Crashy's looking to fight alongside them within hookah.
He's left to 19, pops the Seekers, the panic in full effect.
Tai, Aspasnya pinter banget Cok.
Now taken. As you can see, Victor following the Seekers down.
Nggak kena anjing. Lolos anjing roketnya.
He will follow back through and leave Sadak alone. The 1v3 unlikely. It's being watched by Ye. And even blind, he'll hit that shot.
Anjing si
And much needed round
si
for
Victor
Optic
decision
connected.
makingnya bagus banget dah.
Game's back on.
That was so
Oh,
scrappy.
jadi bilang ya?
Di ulti Cok belongnya yang iya.
We saw a showstopper that like maybe it did a bit of damage, but genuinely looked like it did 0.
FX on exit udah di rematch kemarin.
You know, take that as you will.
That is insane.
Can we slow that down? I want to see what he connects. Like, it's just ridiculous the shots that is able to hit, even in the games that aren't necessarily going their way. Still though, Mitch, 4 ults here, a perfect buy up as well for Loud. It's not going to get any easy.
Don't get in my way.
No, it definitely isn't. And we've seen this ult used.
Don't get in my way.
Optic will do the same. Taking control of Belong, holding it.
Rematch. Udah di rematch kemarin.
You would imagine Loud will be trying to grab some control to counter that, right? This is free information, free map control for Optic. But for now, they are pumping the brakes. I'm not sure what this signals on their side. They're expecting a push, perhaps. But with 1:12 left on the clock, we're starting to see the gravitation to B. Hookah controls being conceded completely. It wasn't somewhere Optic really wanted to fight for much on the attack.
Nightmare, take them.
Molly jangan lupa finesse.
They got Ye watching it at distance.
Door ini. Door.
Gonna be an easy kill. He switches to the head on.
Anjing takut deh gue aspasnya.
It's not instantaneous.
Soal di rematch soalnya turretnya last roundnya nembaknya ke arah yang salah gitu dari game-nya.
Habis lah pasti anjing.
Tetep kena efek.
Basically just found the tag.
Tetep kalah.
Okay, sure, it got rid of the Viper's pit, but
kita yangin kemarin gue nonton tuh.
And this has allowed Optic to reset completely, even healing Ye up, getting him on an angle. They had
Agent
an
bisa
orb
all-map
up to
chamber.
block any sort of a peek coming out of Hookah, so he was free to hold long the entire time. And looking over at this side, getting onto it doesn't seem difficult. Getting the spike planted will be 20 seconds left on the clock. Orbital strike online for Marv, and nade coming through from Victor. They are denied the control for now, and as they step back in,
di ulti lagi, cok. Wah, bete anjing. Nice banget anjing. Pantesan gue mikir kenapa dia net cepet banget.
Fucking slow start team. Bingung gua. Kayak replay set FX lain mereka udah di hotel dipanggil lagi. Gua nggak tahu cok mana.
Gila lu kalau FNS-nya ganti gue juga kayak jago optik anjing. FNS ditukar gue juga kayak jago optik anjing tetep masih.
Iya. Decision making player masing-masingnya udah bagus aja.
Iya emang jago pemainnya. Berat lah cok itu di netnya cepet banget anjing ditimpa ulti Brimstone. Gila cok yang di sini bukan chamber anjing.
Up top here.
Mati dong dia.
That's crucial control removed. A weapon upgrade in Loud's hands.
Ulti dong
They've got a Viper's Pit, Tom. They can put this down, and the round all of a sudden starts to look favored towards them. They're healing up as well. But no, this Viper's Pit is not on the site.
Wah, pinter ulti di sini anjing.
Fight to Optic or force them to waterfall out of heaven, which is often to
Tuh,
certain death.
Riaket cepet banget anjing. Lihat tuh optik. Langsung ke heaven. Sembok.
Sumpah ini kalau sampai si siapa nih race.
This really could be problematic for Loud, that they might almost have to start playing out of it in a matter of seconds. The orbital strike is going to buy them that time. They expected this to happen, but the
nice banget. Dicek gak sih?
I think they even have the
Iya.
They start to win every single battle.
Wah, kena molly cok.
He has delayed them a little bit.
Oh, nggak ada waktu dong.
Eventually, and I think the time is gone.
Nice banget Pankada anjing.
Anjing Pankada cakep banget cok.
Just enough. An Optic just couldn't get on the spike.
Oh my god.
Oh, cuma gara-gara Marv kena timing doang langsung.
Iya.
Jempol cok aja.
By Loud to get onto the
side.
FNS ente anjing hujan.
Jangan spray duluan lo padahal ya.
That's when you have the swing coming through. As Pankada takes the fight, takes the control. Gorgeous work. 3 chances now for Loud to close out a map that even the best in the world have failed to do up against Optic.
It's not a death sentence, but it is a statement. To come in, to bind a map that even in the past they haven't been able to beat them on, and look to take the lead in the series that could send them to the grand final. Still, the weaponry, not the best for Loud. It's still a better purchase for Optic just because of the cost of the previous. And 3 rounds in a row for Optic.
Kena timing di dalam game itu adalah rasa yang paling fucked up anjing sedunia.
No, it's certainly not over.
Ngeri banget cok. Dia Sky-nya lagi.
He's under 14 HP. He can't get healed. No one on this team can help him out. Now he's pure support. One flash to work with. Trailblazer already used. Dedicated spike carrier. That's his role from now on. 50 seconds on the clock. They're looking for B. Look at Optic's setup. I mean, it is gorgeous. They've got a wall. They've got a sky to flash through that wall. Potential retake coming in from Victor. And then we mentioned Ye, who we saw at the start of the round. He hasn't moved ever since.
It seems like they're almost waiting for them to make this move. It looks like a trap, and Sadak, he's so desperately low. He's going to go down straight away. The orb sections the remaining players apart, and the spike is down on the site. 20 seconds left. You might have been for the weapons, especially now. Pancada on just 3 HP. There's nothing that Loud can do in this round. Again, they've walked into the trap that Optic has set. Double digits will be held.
Oh, Victor may be a Chad, but he was looking like a beta raise right there. 2 nades thrown in 5 seconds. This guy was just robbing them out. Nothing Loud can do. Diving through a Viper's orb, into a nade, into bullets, into another nade. Round was done before it even got started. Great response from Optic. And they didn't even need Ye.
Sadak doang paling di round habis ini.
Essentially a cypher camp for that round. And well, he's been so much more the rest of the time. Now the crowd getting behind Optic, the chance coming through for them to push us to an OT. 2 more rounds, and look at Loud. They're putting it all on the board here. All their investment will come down to this, and that's why they call a timeout. You do not want to just blazing this round and end up throwing away your chance to close it.
Yeah, the funny thing is,
lu nggak lihat di Arex kemarin lawan apa tuh killnya jauh banget anjing.
Lawan Fnatic.
Yeah, Fnatic.
Unfortunately for them, it's not even like they can, okay, let's work the orbs, get
objektifnya menang terus.
That might give us some extra space. So, there are actually no ults online throughout the entirety of the server at the moment. And to try and clear out some of these positions is going to be difficult. Now, one of the ways they managed to really punish Marved in one of the earlier rounds was that Sadak got past his Molotov. That was the only reason that he sort of caught him out in towards showers a couple of rounds ago. That's something that's going to be quite
Gue anxiety lo kalau lihat mousepad nggak simetris kayak si Sachi.
Miring gitu.
Anjing bawa 5 dok.
The thing is, though, it seems like Optic have a pretty decent rounds, in weaker rounds. A lot of the time, you're going to want to try and pressure.
Kalau gua kebalik anjing, kalau gua nggak boleh miring anjing, harus lurus.
Sama gua juga.
Miring maksudnya miring gimana sih?
Mousepadnya nggak boleh miring. Sachi kan mousepadnya miring gitu kayak arah jam 1 gitu loh. Dia miring nggak lurus.
Oh, mungkin tangan dia miring kali.
Kayak si itu siapa? Yang orang Leviathan tuh kalau yang mainnya kiri banget. Melser, iya itu mousepadnya miring banget, Cok.
Brazilian twist.
Iya. Itu miring banget, Cok, emang kayak twist, Cok.
Chili twist.
Well, that's the thing as well. Optic already have hookah control.
Bedanya twist lebih kaya anjing.
Long control. So they're not going to be rotating anybody off any of their angles on the A side until it is ultimately pressured, and that's going to be Pancada's job. If he kills Finesse, there's a pretty decent chance the Optic setup completely falls apart. Instead, though, they're taking their time, just hoping that someone on the other side
Pancada mainnya di kanan atas, Cok.
With this double stack into mid, it's not gonna happen.
Dia nggak ada ini sih, nggak ada kakinya soalnya, jadi bisa kayak gitu anjing. Gue juga suka sebenarnya main di kanan atas anjing.
Di kanan atas.
Tangannya di kanan atas mousepad, bukan di kiri. Gue suka sebenarnya, cuma gara-gara ada kaki, monitor jadi nggak bisa anjir, kepentok. Mousepadnya habis.
Nah, monitor kamu bukannya sekarang kakinya udah nggak segitiga.
Tetap tapi ininya nggak bisa mentok.
Masih dia masih berusaha untuk membunuh anjing. Itu tuh. Chamber player dong.
Mantap. Nggak bakal ditinggal ini anjing. Yo, ROTO anjing. Gue kira ini banyak anjing.
ROTO.
Aduh, nice try.
A faster play in towards that mid push.
Optik kalah, Cok.
Battles being won by Sadak and Pancada. Are going to take themselves by. I think that was something that most, including myself, thought was an impossibility. And the terrifying prospect for Optic is, you look at the next 2 maps, Ascent, probably the best map of Loud, and Breeze, what they smashed them on earlier in the tournament, an 11-1 defensive half.
Yeah, lu bawa sampai Breeze, Optik kalah.
Well, what seems like a landslide first map in terms of the fact that you
Which
now have
is
to climb
kalau
down
Optic
to
menang map
once
2
again.
udah pasti breeze, berarti dia udah pasti
It's a crazy thing to
kalah.
imagine.
Iya
I mean,
anjing, jadi
Optic
percuma juga dia menang map 2 gitu kan.
rarely come into this map.
Kenapa ya? Kenapa Optic
More
lebih
than
ban
1 or 2
ban
rounds
Haven
versus
daripada
a team
Breeze?
where they look a
Seven
little
Loud kuat ya?
confused, where they're caught off guard.
Tapi breeze-nya Loud juga
Call
kuat.
those pauses and
Iya,
say, okay,
saya juga
but they
jago.
figure it out afterwards. That's always
Itu
been the
pegang Optic
difference
juga,
right here.
tahu ya.
Loud kept them on their toes. They had so many ideas of
Yeah,
where they wanted to take
X.
things and besting
Optic
Optic
gang,
online. I
seperti
agree with what you said
macam-
earlier.
Finesse tuh jarang banget nembak orang creeps gitu tau gak lo?
Siapa?
Si FNS.
Iya.
Nembak orang pasti yang duduk gitu nih. Oh, ini gila sih, Silas.
Ngeri banget anjing.
God, they've done this before in the upper bracket of an international event, just been able to make their way through into that
Baby.
final, and then we
Oi.
saw Optic return to
Damn you.
prevalence. The question will be, can Optic
Ayo.
now do that within this series? They are not a bad Ascent team.
Sabar.
Ayo ikut cok.
Aku juga belum login.
I'm fall again. I'm fall
Up next, Essen.
again. Nih Gum segrup sama Boom dua-duanya cok. Memang anjir ini dua-duanya Boom isinya juara 1 2 3 Reja Fix semua anjir.
Grup ya, Boom.
Iya. Zeta juara 3 kan?
Ya.
Iya.
Iya.
Ya tul. Ya tul.
Bobo mau ikut DM gak?
Nah.
Lagi main.
Tadi lagi main.
Disney.
Dan gue bilang dia orang epic. Gak percaya banget.
Biar.
Biasanya kalau lagi diam-diam gitu dia soliter anjir.
Gak, kalau soliter dia masih ngomong
Oh marah-marah pasti ya.
Iya, kartunya
justru
jelek banget
Aduh
sih.
kartu jelek banget
Lu
sih
justru
anjing.
gak tahu anjir dia ini gimana.
Gue udah sampai hafal anjing kata-katanya dia. Babi lah. Kenapa ya gue main soliter kartu jelek terus sih?
Dia kalau
Death
misalnya
match.
masih bisa ngomong
Warm
dia
up.
main soliter. Melek ya?
Lu apa sih? Sage sama
Lo apa? Oh lo kayo.
Age sama oh kayak. Gede juga lu kate. Gue lupa nih gue lagi pakai profesor anjing. Melek kalau gue. Yang pasti semuanya tadi highlight pasti reflek. Hah? Highlight apa? Jongkok.
Once more into battle. I'm not tired.
Are you?
Fight. Together. Remove.
Jauhan dah. Iya cok, gue dari kemarin. Siapa ya kemarin gue liat main sendiri di
Enemy
solo
down.
ya. Jadi gue pakai dan.
Three down. Four down.
Anjing Bill apaan sih?
Dominating. One dead.
Ngagetin aja. Top 10 fan champion.
Wah gila gue di delete mulu cok sama Astra anjing.
Sova removed. Three down.
Sebel banget udah liat orang.
Terakhir nembak badan gitu.
Tahu tuh itu gimana sih? Anjing. Oh, gue kira gue dibanting sama dia anjing.
Opponent killed.
Aduh, potato anjing.
Kaget gue. Beneran nembak.
Eliminate.
Hah? Hah, what the fuck? Apaan sih, Tin?
Kenapa sih?
Makan tuh.
Return.
Ngentot gue ditembak orangnya lagi ngadep kiri, cok. Terus banting ke kanan, Peller.
Tadi gue juga banting sama dia. Aduh, bingung gue. $117.
Jago-jago buat orang nembak. Gue benci banget tuh nembak orang kayak Sky gitu tuh. Nggak jelas, cok.
Enemy
Gue
removed.
juga bisa, Raden.
Ya, mati dari kiri anjing.
Anjing gue pengen banget. Aduh, mati lagi. Kenapa ya nembak orang sih?
10 kills remaining.
Takut gue anjing nembak sama Dustin anjing, takut dia shot langsung kontak.
Rest.
Ketat, phantom anjing lah.
Good attempt.
Aduh, ini kepeng gak sopan banget, cok, nembaknya.
Bingung doang anjing. Lihat.
You fought well.
Ini juga satu kayak kepiting nembak. Tuh.
Ya Allah, di headshot.
Kills remaining.
Piko lu bisa tembus gue anjing.
Gue udah lihat lu, cuma lu udah pernah sama orang.
Pengen jongkok.
Enemy down.
Definitely three.
1 kill remaining.
Removed. Just one more. Eliminate.
Ah, satu lagi, babi.
We move forward.
Kan temen. Sensiku berapa ya? Lupa anjing. 0,6. 6 berapa?
Kalau lu ngerasa lu sabun, lower your sense anjing.
0,66. 0,66. Kan gue 400
Q,
tipe.
Gila, gua makanin Yoru 62 nih. Aduh.
QB, las.
Apa sih, bukan aku?
Oh,
Gue ya?
ayo sekali lagi.
Match found.
Yoru.
Ah, cewek lah. Cil makanin yang culun-culun anjing.
Gimana gue ketemunya yang AFK anjing?
Oke.
Gue bunuh berapa kali ya? 2 kali doang ya.
Lu bunuh gue sekali, gue bunuh lu
Sekali
dua
ya.
Gue makanin Yoru tadi tuh.
12.
Mutelan.
Yono.
Kayaknya udah mulai deh guys.
Deathmatch.
For your
Warm
information
up.
ya.
Memang.
Santai lah udah.
Iya. Fever. Mas banget ada yang di
Yoru dan
anjing.
Yoru dan Cypher.
I'll pick them apart. You clean up whatever's left.
Sama gua kesal.
Hit them when they're not looking.
1420 hitam.
Killed them.
Oh, pakai apa sih, Be? Oh ya orang.
Mana sih musuhnya anjing nggak jelas.
Marah anjing. Kok marah anjing? Bisa 6-6 loh. Headshot pandal nggak ngerti headshot.
3.
Wow. Ngomong apa lau?
What the fuck?
Don't get it.
Ada tembak jauh amat ke setan.
Dominating.
Stand by you.
Ya Allah, orang mantek pakai AWP nggak tuh anjing.
Kirim kanan ini anjing. Yang gue
Aduh, nyalain anjing. Jelas banget, sumpah gue benci banget game di sini anjing.
Ngentot orang pakai AWP ngendok.
Dari situ lagi nggak muncul ya.
Ngentot, malu banget anjing kalah sama orang yang dari sewer tai.
Lu yang dari becekan.
Iya.
Spray phantom ini meresahkan banget, Cok.
Masya Allah udah kayak temenan, cok ngepiknya.
Die.
Ya Allah.
Bener lu harus di kiri. Anjing. Stop, terkelar. Ayo udah mulai. Ya sabar.
Gigi banget dah.
Ini lo anjing.
Hah.
Banyak yang apa ya?
Ten kills remaining.
Idiot.
Samping nggak?
Ngapik loh.
Oi, anjing.
Jago dah lau.
5 kills remaining.
Ini si Jet.
One kill remaining.
Kejar gak sih gue?
Hihihi, bangsat.
Kelarin, Tin. Mantap.
Gue jarang banget ketemu Ucil.
Iya, Cok.
Malah pistol orang optik ya.
Really had anywhere near the same enjoyment, but you give him the utility to play around.
Dikatain
He
hoax.
truly is that superstar. He
Sorry
truly is the
bang,
person
sorry
who
bang,
can put
sorry
in the
bang.
conversation with Ye.
You know, I mentioned that last time these guys
93 gue
played,
makanin Mei,
over a
astaga.
I said that it was Ye was 1-0 in opening duels.
Lurep.
Marv was 6-1. And it's so often that Ye will be there trying to get the early duel, falling back, and then Marv plays these nasty angles, able to capitalize off the gaps in spacing. Face to Ye, the aggressive early duel, it works out, and he doesn't even need his TP to get out of there. Sitting comfortably with a man advantage now on Optic.
Yeah, the thing is, that's their lurk down as well. Les is normally looking to try and hold on to one half of the map while they pressure elsewhere. This means that Loud have to be a lot more careful with all of these aggressive positions that could have been taken. A lot of the time are taken by players like Ye.
Kenapa ya stream Valorant ini belakangan
Back into what
sampah
looks
ya?
like an A setup and
Waktu itu mati anjing streamnya. Sampai kayak Tens tarik nobar gitu dari VCT Jepang, Cok.
checked whatsoever, and they're still holding
With
on
moment
to
anjing.
They definitely noticed.
Iya, Pankada yang baru 5 coy, udah.
Marv though, taking down the first man that they saw.
Kuku.
Spams coming back, find nothing as
Aku lapar.
Loud regain the advantage with the ult online. Sadak is going to stop any heavy utility retakes.
No one walks away.
It could mean that Optic run the clock down a bit more and wait for it to be gone, but then they'll have such limited time on that clock to get in. They really need to force some fights without the utility, and well, dry swinging into the angles isn't always the best approach with kill after kill going Loud's way. They're still going for it. They're still pushing through, and Victor's got two. But Kata's still below. A good kill, but he needs to survive. Up close now, Crashies could get him, but the TP. He's got into wine. He's buying time, and he won't cancel. Instead, he'll use this position to deny the defuse. Shoulder paint.
Whoa!
The round is saved by Pankada with a Red Bull clutch. 3 rounds for Loud.
Gila, keren dah lu Pankada, sumpah dah.
I believe on Crashies, you just if he fires one of those in, he basically wins the round, probably not realizing how low Pankada was on the other side. This from Victor though was just absurd, and I think he actually dinks up the final player as well, almost solo retaking versus the entirety of Loud. The problem now is what's left on the other side. Weaponry in the bin. Okay, one off the tour de force for Ye could be a game
Kenapa
changer.
nggak deketin terus Divis satunya jagain ya?
If they challenge for one at all.
Well, it certainly looks like B main is under the control of Loud. They're not going to be giving anything away. Sitting passively on the A side will just be headhunting this round. Again, if he goes
sakit.
Damage. 2 shock darts back to back, and the entirety of the team, bar Pankada is actually tagged.
Ya.
With delay utility as well going through.
Ada Emi kata Mama.
Especially now there's 4 players here. And Fitz rotating in.
Oh, this is a bad read. Loud are walking right into the trap. They find the first.
Masuknya bagus banget, Cok.
Weaker weapons really a saving grace.
Jetnya ngedes langsung dilihat lane-nya anjing.
Not up against the heavy weaponry they could have been.
Tuh orang-orang zaman sekarang masuk B ya, Cil ya. Dia lebih fokus ke titik poin market sama CT ya tadi.
Iya emang.
Side-nya kayak dikacang.
Dari kemarin gue lihat di skip dulu kan side-nya.
Iya.
Soalnya sekarang orang CT sama market suka make a play.
Iya, make a play terus.
Suka keluar pakai flash.
Apalagi yang namanya flip jeder. Itu inget banget gue sampai di counter sama hike anjing.
Ditungguin deh.
Ditungguin. Smoke. Dilempar utility, ditungguin tapi CT. Keluar. Beneran flip jeder.
They are going to be favored going into this one. But the problem I have, Mitch, is I feel like Loud are already in a okay spot if they were to go into the second half like this. So now they can be a little bit more creative with a lot of the ideas they have. The only difference is that I think when we saw against
Cilok Titan tuh lolos, iya. Mereka di upper final ini. Yang menang lolos ke grand final udah.
Up against the Phoenix.
We do love those comms.
Not the best on the defense.
No, well, you know, it depends how you.
Kalau dilihat dari match-match sebelumnya ya, kayak sini rezekinya Loud tau gak lu? Berapa kali mereka comeback anjing?
Bisa jadi.
For Loud though, I mean, I'm not even sure they need to worry too much. They don't need to change too much. They've been looking fantastic. I will say Victor.
Tapi Sachi ini sih oke sih. Untuk dulunya pemain LOL sih dia jago sih. Boleh.
Jago lah anjing. Ada tuh orang-orang kayak dia tuh kayak
Jesse Fast, iya.
If he manages to just hit one more shot to the body, if a shock dart as said goes in, it could have been a completely different round. But the fact is, Pancada
final FPX lah, nggak tahu sih gua. Nggak tahu DRX survive nggak ya di bawah.
DRX Loud.
Bisa jadi sih.
Ya.
DRX juga kayak orang gila, cok lagi kayak orang gila aja. Comeback mulu. Ini lompat.
Saking takutnya sama Ye itu.
Lompat lebar. Iya. Nggak berani jump spot anjing. Jump spotnya cuma buat lihat orang yang cross ke mid lane doang anjing.
He goes out that little bit wider. There's no telling whether Ye hits the shot or not. In fact, I'd say he probably does. Knowing that it's Ye. And that's why they're being so cautious, so careful.
Mereka buang 30 detik cuma biar nggak mati doang, cok.
They're waiting for a late round take. There's the smoke. There's the peak. And now they'll try to punish from the connector, but he's already
40 detik kayak mantek miss juga akhirnya anjing. Itu kalau keluarnya lagi awal mati tuh.
Iya.
Pinter aja.
Gimana sih cara setting apa yang mundurin scope itu?
Ada di setting
scroll atas scroll bawah gitu kan?
Iya, scroll atas ke bawah.
Maksudnya?
Itu yang bisa kayaknya orang yang pakai hold deh. Si Cahaya bisa kayak gitu soalnya.
Enggak. Gue bisa.
Oh, bisa ya?
Gue pakai toggle.
Gimana caranya?
Ah,
WA gue ya.
Tinggal gue buka abis ini palonya.
Ente ini optiknya ya.
Crashies alone, credits in the bin. 4.2k on Ye, nobody else can afford to buy.
Tapping lah ya deh.
Wouldn't blame him if he saved, but even then, what are you saving for? And the economy for Loud's going to get out of control.
Nih, lo buka setting, terus lo ke control,
Equipment.
terus lo ke equipment, terus yang toggle zoom levelnya, lo setting lo mau pakai apa?
Gua nggak ngerti maksudnya setting pakai apa maksudnya apa? Kalau scroll atas?
Bisa, gue pakai scroll atas, jadi toggle zoom level, scroll atas ke bawah. Jadi kalau lo scroll atas terus-terusan, kan dia jadi ke zoom kan zoom gitu.
Oh gitu.
Pas lagi nge-scoop.
Coba deh.
You can't understate the importance of taking down Ye in those early rounds. Crashy's not surviving this. Wrecks their economy completely. I mean, they had a potential hero.
7-1 nih di timeout lagi pasti anjing.
Well, you can see potentially Ye. Okay, he's going in for the off and light shields. So that's going to be the hero of the round. That needs to be something that pulls them through. But I can't agree with you anymore, Tom. That push that came through on the A side, it just looked too easy. When you've got the numbers.
Berarti bisa kalau kenapa kontrolnya nggak klik kanan aja?
Bisa, tapi kalau misalnya lu kayak
smoke is there.
Apa
now he's able
namanya?
to flash. Let's just spam around
Ini
the
tuh
smoke.
kalau lu klik kanan sekali dia langsung ketutup, ngerti nggak?
Oh iya.
Kalau lu klik kanan 2 kali kan lu kalau mau tutup ini harus klik kanan 2 kali, ngerti nggak sih maksudnya? Bener gak sih gue
ngomongnya? Ya, ngerti.
Iya. Gitu pokoknya.
His impact of taking down Ye in the previous round can't be understated, almost seeming to have a hard read on.
Jadi klik kanan lu langsung tutup gitu.
Almost forces Optic to play slightly more passively until they've actually cleared this man out of position. In the early round, you're going to have this double spot towards short, like basically the anti-flash being played by Victor, and the angle being held by Ye. They've got the right read on where this is going, it's whether they can stop them.
This could be so dangerous. It's not the first man or the second. It's the operator of Ye that I'm worried
Di
about.
flash anjing bagus banget Gentot.
Paranoia. Crashies could be a hero here to step in and do some damage, but only the one. The sheriff, not the gun that you want.
Itu kalau Nivera yang keluar dari situ bunuh semua tuh tadi. Tak.
Dibantai Jack.
Iya ini dibantai nih kayaknya Asennya. Victor ada ulti nih, 4 nih ultinya. Kalau masih nggak menang juga kalah harusnya. Gila cok lihat Lesnya nembaknya lagi begitu anjing. Iya pakai hien dia anjing.
Leket malah anjing.
Like they don't lose that map, and when they do, it's to the best teams in the world. Like for Loud to have that already and now such a strong lead, I mean, we need to see Optic put rounds on the board now.
Dia bukan tank
again. They've been able to counter him in most rounds so far. The utility out, especially from Sadak, the flashes that we're seeing combined with Pancada's paranoia.
Kalau dia pakai KJ mendingan pakai Sova anjing. Kalau pakai Chamber baru pakai VT enak mantap.
Shock dart again, like Crashies has been at least chipping away at a couple of these
outcomes ini kan.
Waduh. Iya outcomes ini.
The spam through the wall will get them the opener. The question is can they convert it? And they need.
Tapi gue gak tau, gue di sini gue lebih sukanya Astral daripada Omen anjing. Kayak punya 2 Sentinel tau gak sih lo?
Lebih cepet backup temennya.
Iya.
And you know, Aspis has stood here, of course, rightfully so, waiting for a repeak, waiting for something else, and it never comes through. They pressured
di turnamen ini lebih banyak pick Omen daripada Astra ya.
Buat main sendiri.
But the objective of this round is to take the B side. The thing is, with limited numbers now, they cannot afford to even end up in trades moving.
Soalnya yang bisa benar-benar perform pakai Astra itu cuma beberapa aja.
They've been slowed down completely, pushed out of mid. There's only 25
di sini Derex pakai Astra kan, Mako kan?
Iya, Astra.
Astra. Bagus FNS gerakannya anjing. Finally.
To a prime gaming flawless just moments later. They have at least taken their second round, but Mitch, they need so much more.
They really do.
Sila tuh gitu anjir. Dia menang main B, main A, main B, main A. Ntar dicentil anjing. Masukin midnya gitu mati.
Konyol.
Iya. Tadi main A sama B doang menang loh padahal anjir.
They run up short. They're stampeding. They're letting them know we're coming back. We're faking it again.
Fairness.
And then that's when they try to take the space with less, walking through the smoke to catch them on rotations. The panic on A of, oh, they're coming back, I need help. Everyone moves out of position. Les gets in with a great fight. Unfortunately, that reality isn't the one we live in. They've just been shut down. But fortunately, if you're a North
Dia suka banget itu sama solo leveling itu. Iya kayak yang gue bilang manga tapi mau dijadiin anime cil yang gue bilang tuh. Yang keren banget itu ceritanya dan lain-lain. Itu dia sampai outfit di hotelnya ngikutin itu anjing.
Sumpah lo.
Iya. Cuma pakai singlet putih, jaket hitam, sama celana pendek hitam.
Anime fanboy banget dah.
Keren sih itu. Itu solo leveling punya pemeran utama siapa sih?
Siapa yang ngikutin maksudnya?
Marv. Lu lihat aja itu DP Twitternya dia. Solo leveling itu.
Finesse trying to break the door almost meets his demise. That fight could be everywhere.
Katanya Les siapa? Fate ya. Ih, gua lawan.
This is done. He knows it. He'll pick up the op and run.
Kalau yang dilihat Chamber tadi dia ngumpet itu.
A little consolation for the half now guaranteed to be a loss. 7 rounds on the board for Loud and a frankly ridiculous start to this map.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Pasti yang menang champion tuh yang bukan ini anjir, yang bukan jago-jago jadi master anjir. Kayak Asen tuh, atau juara aja anjir.
Gue bilang Loud DRX sih menang nih.
Loud DRX nih.
Where we would see that sort of 3v5, like a couple of rounds go the way of Optic from being down a man. This time Loud looks so much more stabilized. Les has been an absolute demon at just catching them on lurks in every single round. Like we saw him have a fantastic map on Viper. I think he's even better when it comes to the Killjoy. And then as said, just the amount of assists that is currently just really stacking up for both Sanak and Pancada when it comes to just taking that space.
Guys, jangan lupa ya guys yang lagi nonton, jangan lupa di like ya.
Gue tahu banget tuh rasanya mati kayak si Pujan anjing.
Yang nonton 400 yang like baru 77 like dulu guys. Membantu saya. Terima kasih.
Dipakai dua-duanya timeout.
Udah habis. Sekarang kayak gitu tau, dihajar timeoutnya nggak apa-apa di side sebelah anjing daripada gatot.
Iya.
Kasih dia. Anjing lagunya enak cok ini anjing, sumpah.
Lagu di
dia punya soundtracknya nggak ya?
Harusnya ada. Kerennya kalungnya optik ya.
Kok tapi jadi berwarna ya? Kalau kemarin kayak gue liat emas anjing warnanya.
Nah, cahaya kayaknya.
Kemarin yang dikasih pas dia juara ini anjir, emas warnanya keren anjing.
Itu emas asli nggak ya? Harusnya ya?
Harusnya asli lah. Nggak seberapa itu tin anjing buat yang punya optik mah.
Iya.
Bi, emang kamu ingusan?
Masih pilek dikit.
Masih nular dari gua.
Kayaknya iya anjir. Tapi nggak apa-apa lah.
Cipokan.
Kita melakukan hal-hal yang tidak diinginkan.
Enggak aneh banget kenapa bisa nular gitu, emang lu pada ngapain anjir?
Ya kan ketemu aja bisa nular, Ciok.
Kecuali lu minta minum dia gitu.
Bersin kemarin.
Enggak ada loh dari kemarin.
Enggak.
Dia minta minum lu.
Oh,
That is so irritating. Wah, ego menang DRX.
Lu kalau lagi buang udah mau kena pisau vet nih, bisa kan? Bisa geraknya?
Udah mau kena apa?
Udah mau kena pisaunya Kayo, tapi kamu buang prowlernya vet masih bisa gerakin.
Bisa gerakin. Lele.
Mati dong. Panik tuh dia anjing.
Nggak mau dilawan.
Iya. Rata tapi tetap.
Gila itu siapa Sadak ya gerak terus anjing.
Wah gila Lesnya sih jago banget cok nembaknya nggak bohong gua.
Marv, the last man standing, 1v3, low HP on Sadak, but that's about where the
benefits end. Kenapa lu ganti Vandal lagi, Marpet?
Vandal jelek ngentot.
Apa ini Vandal Avalanche namanya anjing?
Avalanche ya.
Aduh, Marpet.
Lo bukan Vivo K ya? Bukan. Beda. Vivo KD beda lagi. Vivo KD itu dulu di CS-nya KD Stars bukan sih, Tin?
Kayaknya iya.
Iya kan?
Iya harusnya ya.
Nama dia emang dulu KD Stars kan, dia ganti jadi Vivo KD.
Oh iya.
Kemarin juga di Valo namanya KD Stars.
Lu gak tim paling terkenal di Turki namanya apa?
Futbolis.
Bukan Turki berarti. Apa ya? Sabar.
SMB lagi.
Bukan.
Kayak futbolis deh.
Oh di Thailand. Ada satu organisasi gede banget tuh tau gak namanya apa?
Di mana Thailand?
Iya.
MITH.
Bukan yang paling gede. Salah satu yang paling gede lah. Bukan, namanya aneh.
Apa anjing?
Nah, namanya apa?
Apa?
It's bacon time anjing.
IBC. It's bacon babi.
Iya, it's bacon time.
Anjing goblok banget.
Apa anjing kasih nama it's bacon time anjing?
Tapi gede.
Bagus anjing ambil MN-nya, rekornya di situ enggak? Tai.
Got spotted by the recons. He just pops a little squat there like, "Hey guys, I'm over here. What you gonna do?"
Vivo itu di Brazil kayak Telkom gitu katanya.
Oh, Vivo. Kalau di Turki Turkcell.
Oh iya.
Iya kalau lu
di mana-mana.
bagus kok. Lu kalau roaming Telkomsel situ masuknya Turkcell.
Bayar berapa lu kemarin?
300
1 bulan.
15 hari 20 giga.
as they go.
Oh, anjing mahal juga ya.
But with spotting absolutely no
Lumayan.
one, not even gonna connect.
Orang di wifi pakai wifi terus.
Mantan PUBG MRRQ tadi diambil rosternya sama Bacon. Oh.
Akhirnya Lesnya dibunuh duluan juga, Cok dari tadi.
They may well concede a plant as well. The
Sabar, gua makan
retake
bentar.
is set up to be in their favor. They've got a cosmic divide as well, and that
One way.
basically forces Loud to play on
One way
site.
to short itu.
Make their move back through.
Bagus aja.
Only gonna give them a little bit of
ditabrak tuh
information,
one
but
way,
this is
bagus.
looking much
Masuknya
better
bagus
from
banget,
Optic.
anjir.
Sassy, 1 versus 5. Maybe to put the final nail in the coffin, he's looking for the lineup, and while body blocked and taken out by Marv, a much better round from them. A complete,
Yang disuruh di-push selalu pindah
takedown
aja.
of everything that was being attempted on the other side. And I like the idea, especially from Crash. He's just basically, my job is get 1 kill on the cross, and that's exactly what he did. Another Prime Gaming flawless, by the way. 2 of the rounds that they've won have been flawless, but every time.
Optik katanya punya TSM ya. Kalau Optik nggak dapat franchise ya mereka diambil TSM.
Kayaknya nggak dapet sih.
To be honest,
Nggak ada
the
yang tahu.
adaptation alone
Iya sih.
is just a great face. Get rid of Les, send a player with Ye, make sure he's gone. You keep Ye alive in the late round, fantastic. But if Les comes up behind you at any point, and you know he will, and this is the thing. So I said Les has been forcing them to change. He's been getting in their heads in that sense. Well, now he's been shut down on that. And he's going to have to change his position a little bit. Could have off-put the pace of the round. Last one of the half.
They're
And
going for
Loud...
it again. The 3-man stack into mid, the exact same thing out, and by the looks of it,
Power.
they're going to pick up the pace. Now the difference is because they've
Ini
thrown
mulai
in
salah,
that no
goblok.
command, I don't think he can do the same recon.
Dia
So
mau
that
mana
just means
kemudian
that they're
deh?
going
Mau
to have
heaven.
this site almost for free, and Crash is desperately hoping to try and find someone around the edge of the door, but he won't.
Okay, this could be a problem still, the Cosmic Divide. So you know these players
One way
are going to
lagi,
remain on site.
anjing.
Les, not
Anjing, gua kira
again!
mata gue yang
He
blur, anjir.
changed it up again and again!
Anjing
Ye
banget,
is
Les ini
shut
mengganggu
down, he's
banget
not
hidupnya.
given a chance
Kok
to
si
play the round.
Ye nggak
Loud
aware
the
gitu sih.
advantage, and they played on site. This Cosmic Divide doesn't lock them out nearly as much as Optic would hope it does. Instead, they're willing to fight, losing the duels. 2 versus 3. Only the man underneath now remain.
Bukan kada.
Kada
Waduh.
finding one and Sassy
Waduh.
Kenapa turunnya satu-satu sih ngepiknya anjing,
We will
bingung
end
gua.
up at 9.
Wah gila
Mereka
diambak.
jadi main F-lap ya teman-teman ya.
Best performances on this attack side that I've seen from them. This is scary if you're a North
Oke, Loud.
American
Jago.
fan.
Yeah, as I said, I want to
Bi, kamu gambarnya jadi jelek gak sih?
Iya, agak blur-blur gitu.
In terms of their defensive rounds.
Gara-gara tarik live di sono kayaknya.
One of the best attack in halves we've
Kenapa,
probably
Bang?
ever seen, and now
Bitrate-nya turun
they
kayaknya.
go on to their favorite
Anjing
side
gak
of the
jelas
map.
tuh.
Gila cok tarik 84.000,5
They
anjing.
go on to their favorite side of the map.
Coba lihat ah.
Dia live-nya sama siapa itu?
Uphill battle for Optic to
Coba lihat,
get
coba lihat
into this
dulu.
series. And while I want to know if there's anybody on the desk who believes they can do it.
Kok udah kayak udah cewek Cina gitu anjing?
Ini dia Mavericks Jonas kan?
Itu cewek 2 biji siapa?
Ini Jazz, ini satu Jazz namanya. Satu lagi siapa ini ya?
Zoomed in so much that I could zoom into one person, and then I just scope around, you know? Like an zoom.
Siapa itu
Itu
anjing?
keren banget ya, bisa begini
I
ya.
was just showing what I could do, not what I wanted to do.
Wah ini sama tarik dijambak ini di hotel pasti anjing.
Oh, the EU fans said I was.
Sembarangan.
Got down. But on top of that, Loud's adaptations have been great.
Yeah, I think honestly, Loud starting off with that A main control, making sure
Yang
that
ini nih,
suspension.
Oh iya iya.
That's the hardest place for Optic to get
Gue
info
cuma lihat
back.
bentar doang kok.
Then they end up going back, pushing A off middle, and then they end with an A execute. Knife goes in. It means any util gets thrown out. They can't throw util for
Gila ya,
another 8
tarik
seconds.
lu dikasih
Loud wait,
boot lo di
and then
sana
they just
anjing.
Emang keren
flash,
anjing.
and all the other util
Bukan
job
main
done.
tai.
One of my biggest, one of the things I love the most about how Loud approach that as well is they don't commit to the A hit and get caught by any utility that wasn't turned off. They just hold and wait for all of those swings to come out. And this now puts insane pressure upon Optic heading into the next half. And when you look at how they've been playing their attack side, I think Ye's been the most interesting part of it. This is attack side kills from Ye, and he's getting a lot of kills in their spawn. He's going and
Mixwell
working
juga live
in
di
a lot
venue.
of
Oh,
these
Mixwell
rounds,
juga
and the
bisa
rest
deh.
of the team pivots around him
Oh, iya,
to
kah?
set him up for these lurks. Kind of how Paper X plays with Forsaken. The problem is, I mean, this is just almost an unwinnable spot.
Bootnya di mana sih? Ini gue kepo dah.
Aduh ye gigitin kuku jancok.
That is just absurd.
Udah nervous cok.
Optic can't do all of that.
It has to be an entire team effort for them to even have a chance
Emang
in this
kalau
one.
orang
But
gigitin
we
kuku
saw
berarti
some moments
nervous
they
ya, Bi?
take that
Iyalah.
nice retake at the end of the half.
Itu
They
sign
have
of
had
lu
a
ngelakuin
fair
sesuatu yang
chance
nervous,
for once
gerak-gerakin
Optic has a crowd
kaki.
behind them. And now the grand final, having that clean
global
run,
esport.
relies on this half. It relies on a miracle.
I honestly think it's just about this pistol round. If Optic gets this pistol round, it's like what I'd be thinking. I'd be like, I can bring it back, boys. I can do some nice calls here. We can work the map and we can end it.
Well, let's see if Danny can do that. Mitch and Tom, back to you.
Tarik di invite sama Red kan gokil Tribun VIP. Ya iyalah, Cak. Tiap nobar yang nonton 100.000 anjing ngalahin Valorant.
Loud of 93.
Hari-hari untuk jadi penonton.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so we mentioned this coming into the game. We heard it from the desk. Like, this is the half we expect Loud to put up the most numbers. That's not possible. They're gonna put up 4 and it's done. And
unless we go to mega OTs.
Crowd is behind Optic, that's for sure. We need this pistol to go their way. Loud have won 2 out of 3 of them with big individual performances stepping it up. Not even a game plan that took it across the line.
Anjing, gak ada info cok dari Optic, dari Loud, gila banget. Ngumpet semua. Oh, ada turret sih anjing. Dia gila bego ini kalau masuk, sumpah. Rata anjing.
3 players and a 4th looking to hold across Victor. He's having trouble just breaking the turret.
Victor
surviving far longer than he should, and he gets hit by a shot. Aspas already demolishing 2 members. It is a shambles on the way through, but Marv might have just rectified it. The ping up is going to give some information, but the trades are so good on the side of Loud. They're low though. There's a chance. Pancada, if he goes down.
Gila banget anjing.
4 kills in the pistol round. Double digits for Loud.
Udah dibantai nih mah.
Moments.
Mau di flash turretnya teman-teman.
Gila. Pistol round, KJ-nya di A, A-nya 4 anjing. Siapa yang mikir, cok? KJ ditemenin 3 orang anjir. Ente udah.
Okay, individuals on Loud stepping it up. You can see Optic in a moment, they get a little bit tunnel visioned into finding those kills, expecting this is the last guy on the site, but then there's 2 more. They ran into the stack and realized it too late, and now they're left to classics. This should be 11 rounds for Loud, and then a basically flawless half if Optic are to have any chance in this series.
I feel like there's very few believers at this point.
The crowd seems to.
The crowd will them on. I'll say that.
Oh shit, Sadak.
Okay, well Ye's managed to win a medal. Sadak's probably going to want that one deleted from the VOD, but it doesn't matter. His teammates are there. Said we've got so many strong performers on this squad. And now it's on to Finesse. He's even getting spammed up. Would need some classic magic, and it isn't happening. Still a decent round, but in the context of things, I don't know how much difference it will make.
Yeah, it's a silver lining at best, but you gotta capitalize on it.
Gila ini kalau Optic menang map 2 sih mereka jago, bener-bener layak banget juara anjing.
Kalau menang map 3,
map 2 nggak
mungkin anjing.
Ini susah banget anjing. Ya bisa-bisa aja lah. Orang belum kalah.
Yep.
Oh no.
It's been shaky. And I don't know what's leading to it, but Loud are playing some of the best Valorant I've seen out of this region, out of this team.
They're pushing both extremes anyway. They've got so much control already, and with the weaker weapons, this is just the perfect positioning for them to be in. They're not going to be able to take any of that control, and instead mid it's going to be 4. It's not gone well for Marv. That's going to be a rifle into the hands of his opponents, and they only came into this with mostly stingers.
Oh, and Aspas even shuts down Ye. Another rifle to be retrieved. Control and a trap gone. Which means no information for Optic anymore. There are 3 players stacked up on A, and they basically need to commit to it. Crashies is kept out for a moment, but okay, they've got Sadik. Now they can look towards the site. You've got an Omen here. They know that already put out. And so he's the last man standing on the site. As he goes down, it's a 2v2, but look at Crashies. Amanda's got 1 health left. He had a 2k earlier on. He had 2 more kills since. We need to see this as a round where he delivers, because I don't think Crashies is going to have it in him to win these duels. Luckily, there's no damage dealing utility, so they will have to do it with the bullets.
Timmy disagrees. 1 bullet from the turret could be enough. It means there can't really be a swing, and they're just looking to try and play off of each other. Victor almost just going to hide in the corner, trying to use Crashies as bait, so they won't check it the second time. And he is still just
Dicek
lurking
pasti
around this
anjing.
angle. Does Aspas actually
Ketahuan
go back
banget
in with
gak sih
his
Lord
peak?
kayak
He
gitu.
does, but he loses the fight. And they know roughly where Les is going to be. He's just sticking this defusal, looking to try and get it. Let's go! That's the headshot. This man has been unstoppable this series. And 12
Les jago sekali teman-teman.
points
Kayak gaming,
go the way of
adik-adik.
This is looking over.
Ini baru
It was
jam berapa,
already there,
Cok?
but this round, the insult to injury, the stick that comes through, and then he just pulls off it after a whiffed swing from Victor. Great kill onto Aspas, but look at this. 2 bullets fired. He didn't commit.
Ya dia nggak komit
And
cok
then he
nembaknya
swings
anjing.
back out into the bullets, into the
Udah,
pre-fire.
banyak banget masih kita cancel tinggal baru buat
9
poin 3.
chances to close this out.
Gak mungkin lah.
Loud
Cakep cewek si
have
Mystic.
kept this energy up from
Teki-teki.
step 1, and this guy's got an Odin in his hand. Sassy,
Teki-teki,
I
om,
love you, man.
teki-teki.
Scary thing to play up against, that's for sure. And a
GG
judge
ini
for
udah
Sadik.
harusnya.
Of course, yeah. No, naturally.
Yes. Taking a little bit of early space. Aspas,
Gak ditembakin anjing.
Si ininya nggak ketahuan soalnya. Les ya.
And they're almost being funneled towards this judge. It does seem like Optic are going to lose this game, but you don't want to lose it to that.
Short control.
Okay, Victor's making a
Ini
good
menang
call.
final,
Well,
iya.
maybe not. I mean, there is an op here, and the bullets ringing out from Les. They were a
GG.
distraction. They were to hide
GG.
the fact that Aspas was here. He
Gaming.
will tank that KO knife. Nowhere to go. No utility
you.
to get him out.
They all got
And
hit by
FX
the knife
direct
on the
stun.
other side, so they know that basically the entirety of Optic are in mid. They have 40 seconds to play with. Aspas! That has probably put Optic to bed here. Crash is even taken to half HP, and it's left onto
Good
him
game, well
to
play,
try and
guys.
clutch
GG,
this
GG.
out. But Aspas has
Ketik
had
GG kalian
enough.
sekarang
A knife
juga,
needed
like
to be
right now.
connected, but instead it's less to put them down. Loud dominate Optic to make their way through to the final, and we already know we're heading to Brazil at the beginning of next year. Loud want to take a trophy there.
They want to go with the crown into the next year. What a fantastic display. Map number 1
LB
was
final,
Optics.
abis
We
ini.
knew it from the get-go.
Besok LB final
They came
besok.
through and delivered
Beo berapa
so
itu ya?
Jago.
LB final ini BO berapa ya?
BO5.
Oh BO 5. Besok matchnya BO 5.
Ya kalau LB final BO5 biasa.
Sekarang baru lawan round 3 nih FX Derek.
Match found.
Mainnya besok.
Kesel bener tuh Victor hampir
Menang besok
dilempar.
lagi main. Gila coklat, gila cak. Penonton offline kecewa, iya. Finesse.
Death match. Warm up.
Hitam, hijau ini emang. Menurut lo yang juara siapa? Saji deh. Menurut gua yang juara.
Tell you what,
Siapa
a
menurut
day
kalian?
working the farm would do these
Oh,
fellas
fight
good.
12 dalam 3.
Fight. Don't give them ground.
Sakit banget ya orang nembak aja.
Look at that.
Dominating.
No more Viper.
B.
Oi,
Si Radia memikir masuk ARF.
nggak tahu aku.
Iya, setahu aku.
Oh ya?
Iya.
Dibantai, Jack.
Iya, Cok. Roto.
Anjing 13-3. Wah. Dem aja.
Ini gua lagi dem.
Keluar.
Udah, ayo.
Mana lo?
Enggak tahu.
Mei mana?
Bi, mau dem nggak, Bi?
Ada, Mei ada.
Mau dem nggak?
Abar ya, Mei ganti skin dulu ya.
Oh. Bobo.
Hah?
Ngak.
Udah makan ya?
Dah.
Skin apa ya? Tadi les skinnya apa sih? Ingat nggak? Forever PTC.
Bulu.
Tomahawk. Onyx Severin pakai sopa. Itu tapi di tutorial dia memika cuma nge-stand in si Mas sama Spike. Oh iya.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Cuma stand in katanya. Kayaknya nggak mungkin dah.
Buset.
Cepet bang. Yang dikejar gue cok.
Coba. Sensi berapa? 214 ya?
214. Tapi gue mainnya bener-bener full arm kayak Shao lo kalau lihat. Yang depan banget.
Aduh, donat
jadi geraknya enak.
masih masuk di Mei ya.
Iya,
ada donat kamu ya. Masih masuk di aku aja.
200 FX anjis. Enggak bro, enggak taruhan.
Terus kan tadi prime sih, ya kan? Yang prime coba ya.
Enggak di one tap bro.
Tensinya si Les berapa sih, tau gak Tin?
0,44800. Dia high sense.
400. 44.
Iya.
Gila bang, cok amat gak? Cornelius. Kacau.
Gak bisa cok, sama aja. Bangsat.
Waktu itu buat
Iya,
adjust.
Tangannya itu loh, gue nggak bisa anjing, geraknya kayak kesendet-sendet ngentet.
Iya.
Abunda. Three gone. No more.
Allah.
Down. Defeated. Three gone.
Severine kerjaannya nungguin orang. Pop.
Siapa?
Severine. Jauhan anjing. Anjing. Sumpah.
Sumpah musuhnya di mana sih, kanan kiri buyong gua.
No more secrets.
Ten kills remaining.
Wanjing.
Banget.
Buset, gua didelat orang mulu.
Size-nya jago tapi ini.
Orang tuh bisa tembak dulu berlihat-lihat.
Aduh,
Gua dari tadi bunuh satu di trade anjing.
Keranan kan, bos.
5 kills remaining. Remaining.
Keluar anjing. Asranya lem ngentot gak jelas anjing Asranya. Mabok eta bocilnya.
I heard about this game so much, so it's like Overwatch plus CS:GO. Yes sir. You don't play this game, where are you from?
1-4 gua sama Sage-nya anjing.
Sage kill.
Mana sih bisa champion?
Match found.
Bulu-bulu.
Berapa ya? Sensinya Xiao berapa sensinya Xiao?
21.
Aduh, boro-boro udah jangan apalagi dulu anjing.
Jangan bi kalau kamu. Kamu
Lu
tuh harus medium.
Lu kalau mager gerakin mouse dulu udah jangan pakai mouse, jangan pakai sensi ini, Cok. Harus try hard ini.
Gerakin mouse
Warm up.
Ganti sensi siapa yang jago tadi?
Allah.
Itu kayak apa sih? Sky.
Crashes berapa crashes?
Crashes itu 0,3an setahu gua.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them. Let's go.
Fight.
I'll cut through.
Jago ah. Mana kali
You're done.
Ah, gue panik.
tahu lu mau
dari belakang kan.
Ingat tentes bro Valo.
Nggak salah sih emang Valo anjing.
Nah, 2 kali ngetok ke Shido ya, gue ingetin anjing. Kesel gue.
Dead.
Kau pakai apa sih, Be?
Suruh. Mati. Siapa? Anjing, lari cepet banget. Balik lagi ngentot. Mampus gue bunuh dari belakang. Santai.
Anyone else?
Oh, bunuh dari belakang mulu anjing.
Iya anjing. Kelimo ini.
Die. Kill them.
Kurang ngentot.
Kalau lu nggak mati tuh mati sama gue lagi dari di belakang.
Belakang lagi. Anjing ini spawnnya gua aneh banget.
Oh, tembak lu bakalnya lu anjing.
Gila. Nembak apa ini?
Nah, emang biasa kayak gitu. Lo ganti sens sekali, habis lo biasa nyambut mau lu balik juga.
Bangsat emang.
Aduh, buka pintunya jancok.
Apa sih ini orang?
Modar lu deh lu. Dua atas bawah, ngetot temenan lu ya. Kesel gua anjing.
Ding doang anjing.
Lights out. 3, 4.
Orang sana berdua.
Babi.
Kok lucu banget anjing tadi perangnya kita bertiga gitu anjing.
Gue nungguin nih si Mei ngepik deh, ngepik.
Ya ampun.
Ada yang turun anjing.
Gue liatin dulu aja.
10 kills remaining.
Ya Allah, Omen lagi jaga set tapi main DM kontol.
Back off.
Aduh.
Kentot ngomong anjing.
Siapa? Gua.
Lu.
Mana ada gua ngomong anjing?
Masa?
Gua record nih.
Samsek.
Ya kali gua ngomong di situ anjing. Memalukan, Cok.
One kill remaining.
Idiots.
Cok di bombar di ada peluru.
Kalah.
Not bad.
Udah belum sih? Ya pancok.
Lagi dong deh.
Sabar, gua ganti Vandal dulu. Coba cek Vandal yang lain.
Gue pakai SOL coba nih. Kata viewers gue pakai SOL sakit. Oke, gue pakai.
Kata siapa?
Viewers.
Oke, gue juga pakai SOL deh.
Coba gue juga.
Tapi sumpah nih, lu kalau pakai SOL
anjing udah di queue nggak tahu diri anjing.
Telat anjing ngomongnya babi.
Sabar, gue bisa ganti judul kontol nih, gue nge-lag lagi sekarang.
Kalau SOL lagi sharp emang parah anjing nembaknya.
Iya. Spray juga enak.
Pasti kok mapnya sama sih.
Satisfying.
Aduh, gue malas banget deh pakai bapak-bapak dah.
Point Osage. Oke.
Death
Ini kata
match.
kalian jago nih ya.
Warm up.
Mari kita coba.
Apa aja sih killnya coba. Jangan giniin gue anjing. Gue capek diginiin terus. Mampus kontol.
Hampir gue kalah lagi, Cok. Amon jatuh pistol anjing. Sakit kan kecil, mantap ini. Mantap ini.
Only a tool. You can't just shoot.
Killjoy
You have to fight. Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
Oh, Dempo nggak pernah dapet chamber ya?
Ngentot pakai AWP.
Ada yang respon di sumur anjing cacat.
AWP di mana sih? Ya Allah, memek lu pakai AWP anjing.
Dominating.
Lihat dominating ngelantek AWP.
Geli gua ini guys.
Reyna killed.
Jago lagi AWP.
Iya, Cok.
Terlalu gede. Enggak, ini tuh gua streamingnya salah setting. Gue streamingnya pakai prosesor. Gara-gara kemarin gue habis pakai VGA apa? Lupa gue setting anjing. Bisa bukan gue yang bunuh lo. Anjing, mampus. Entok gue udah setting anjing.
Gue di swing balik. Ih gila dah, ini pala gede amat KJ, woi.
Iya.
Enemy down.
Lagian gue limited juga.
Wah, gila, Viper jago amat bang. DM God. Gila, Viper nembaknya nggak pernah nggak langsung semua orang.
Ngeliat gue goblok.
Hahaha.
Got 3.
Now 4.
Swing.
Gila nih Viper langsung jongkok spray kayak gitu.
Iya, Cok, dari tadi gua langsung mati anjing.
Tinggal 50. Oh, FPS ya. Iya, gue turun. 300 dong. Nggak guna juga cok, FPS tinggi-tinggi, yang penting nggak drop aja.
Variable removed. Auf Wiedersehen.
Langsung.
Pak! Biar tembak kiri kanan aja.
Deleted.
10 kills remaining.
Sumpah deh, kenapa sih orang responnya aneh-aneh anjing.
Apex kan PGA gue jelek aja.
Five kills remaining.
Gue ngangkat anjir kalau sampai
Powers out.
berat kan, makin lama game makin berat anjir.
Woi.
One kill remaining.
Ya kan mau hari itu.
Gila,
bisa tiba-tiba Neon yang menang nih.
Nearly perfect.
Gue tadi mati sama Viper cuma di jongkok spray doang loh, langsung mati anjing.
Babi emang. Gak ngaruh cok, ternyata cok, pandelnya cok.
Kurang ya.
Gak ngaruh maksudnya.
Emang udah enak aja sensi ya?
Iya emang enak, udah enak aja nih. 2-3 jam. Udah mulai ya?
Belum dong.
Belum.
Udah cok, BNK ini yang di meja.
Hah, emang udah mulai? Coba lihat dulu.
Belum.
Match
Pokoknya kalau
found.
DM sama dia orang nggak dikasih kesempatan ganti skin anjing. Nggak boleh gitu, nggak boleh.
Lo kalau punya mulut tuh ngomong.
Gue lagi lihat tadi Valorant anjing. Gua
Salam
liat
buat
mereka
Kodastin
ngomongin
Cil. Oke,
apa.
salam. Ada salam dari Vinitin. Tahu siapa?
Mantap.
Oh iya, salam balik.
Kentut gak jelas banget.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Nova, bapak-bapak.
Bapak siapa? Brimson.
Woi. Aduh.
Remember to talk to each other out there.
Bapak-bapak ini nggak boleh
We
nge-swing.
communicate, we win.
Badannya gede banget, cok.
Gotcha.
Bang.
And full.
Pandel kan ide. Ini pakai apa sih?
Gak usah tahu.
Ayo kita cari
Nanti
sofa.
harga diri kamu terzolimi kalau aku bunuh.
Itu dia. Ah!
Zolimi ntar harga diri.
Aduh, kenapa ya nembaknya gitu buat gua?
Udah di luar ngentot. Si maling, emang maling.
Kenapa ya susah nembak orang dugut ya, anjing?
Belum ini, cok. Belum biasa elevationnya.
Elevation. Nomor ke 24, 240. Udah pakai aja. Boleh.
Masya Allah.
Belum juga lihat orang aja.
Nggak ngejar lu, crosshair lu. Oh, kenceng cok. Jing juga kenceng kan, Sensei?
Siapa?
Jing.
Kenceng 0,4 400.
Kenceng cok, kenceng. Kenceng lagi. Kalau bisa hancur semua dulu tembok. Ada yang keluar dari situ, Cok. Ada dia. Tuh lucu aja.
Shabu.
Ya tau kok band kayak panelis. Itu panelis guys, caster tuh yang ngomong berdua.
Hai Cil.
Mana lu anjing, gue jadi nembak. Bangsat! Ya ampun.
Ya panelis.
Mulai lari doang nih emang.
Dari kanan lu. Kencengan nggak? Kenceng banget.
Dominating.
Ya ampun. Gua mati gua
Nggak tahu
gini
ya.
mulu, Cok.
Kenceng 800 berarti 387 0,6. Kenapa sih orang pada mau pakai DJ 1600, Cok? Gue masih penasaran dah.
Malas gerakin mouse.
Kencang banget anjir. Aduh, capek gua. Goyang mulu Phoenix.
See ya.
Aku liatin dulu. Pakai dance 0,8. Udah orang kalau pakai sens ya.
11 orang nembak sekarang.
Gak kayak menurut gue ini kenceng aja. Pada enak pakai aja udah anjir. Tapi kalau getar ya lu udah tahu alas kenapa gitu. Itu Viper masih di situ juga lu kontol. Ini lagi jongkok anjing lu bapak-bapak kontol. Mouse fit lu standar apa udah ganti? Mouse fit lu standar. Ganti apa anjir?
10 kills remaining.
Sens gue tuh 0,6. 3, Cok. Salah anjing.
Down you go. Down and out.
5 kills remaining.
Kamu datangnya dari situ juga sih, Be. Nanti Babe.
Taken down.
1 kill remaining.
Gue spray.
Spray more.
Kamu belum stop.
That's 3.
Abunuh anjing. Gua pakai CZ. Aduh.
And 4.
Gak mati! Kenapa gak mati mulu sih?
Aduh, bahaya banget. Kamu udah pakai CZ nih anjing. Aduh, anjing dia bunuh gak pakai CZ.
Nah, kalau mau muter-muter aja gue mainnya ini, Cok. Ini gue low. Enggak low sih, gue gak tau lo, gue pengen turunin lo.
Pret.
Sabar.
Coba sekarang pakai Prime.
Bisa sabar gak? Jangan di start dulu, boleh gak?
Bisa bang.
Gue udah capek nih.
Cole nih ngapain sih Cole seru sendiri ih.
Apa?
Dasar kamu kuper.
Aku main soliter.
Kuper lu. Ya deh.
Kontol lu.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Udah belum, Mingi.
Nah, udah, gue habis ganti sensi. 55 bagi 2 berapa sih?
Pas banget nih Fidel datang nih, gue lagi tajam-tajamnya, gue bantai lu.
Ya elah bro.
Udah pick map.
Hati-hati lo sama DM King lo anjing.
DM King.
275.
Gak salah sih. Dia di DM sih tajam banget sih anjing.
Emang dia kalau di DM cepet banget cok, tau udah 40 aja anjing.
Aron sensinya berapa, Tin?
0,25.
800.
Tuh, udah dijawab kan.
Gue kemarin main sama Aron, ngeliat Aron nembak juga enak banget dah anjing bangsat.
Low stance.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Hai. Ya. Siapa yang ambil kill temen? Babi.
Sudah pasti caps lock Fidel wow. Malam ini sendiri.
Apa aja sih?
Tak ada yang.
Gue full HD nih, natif.
Anjing nih Fidel wow. DM God doang anjing.
Woi.
On Phoenix, Neon,
Duh, gue belum ngapa-ngapain jadi tolong.
Tuh alasannya banyak. Kalau menang ntar masa lu kalah sama orang belum warmer. Ngentot.
Pepek.
Let me show you how to fight.
Dok mor anjing.
Ih, masih kenceng dulu gerakinnya. Woi.
Lompat gue bre.
Dominating.
Main DM mah.
Embarrassing. Triple baby.
Seperti maksudnya apa banting-banting kayak gitu nggak sopan banget anjing. Nggak lah panel pohon dikit anjing.
Gue belum pernah ketemu sama lo orang kecuali begitu.
Lama banget.
211 gua nggak salah sih 211 anjing.
Engineers down.
Menurut lo aja anjing bunuh dari belakang sana sini. Ini lagi satu. Mantek awas kerjaannya.
Mana sini orang? Masya Allah, cuma
lu di mana sih Vi dari tadi nih?
Puter-puteran dong cok sama gua anjing ternyata.
Oh, lu nyariin anjing.
Aduh.
There was more up here. Guys, selamanya cok. That headshot anjing. One touch two shot gitu.
Woi. Race.
Capek banget anjing ditungguin AWP.
Ya.
Oi.
Beres kamar bentar.
Ya.
Triple baby.
Anjing sumpah. Capek banget. Gak bohong gue ini mah. Susah cok.
Ampun DJ.
Mau tunggu.
Babi.
Najis banget. Najis banget pakai AWP tadi.
Tadi gue pakai penta sebelum makan. Lagi baru ganti panel. Aduh. Aduh.
Ini harusnya sih bisa ya, teman.
Dari belakang anjing. Apaan the best warna merah. Oh iya anjir udah mulai guys. Cepet juga mulainya.
remaining.
Puntin. Puntin.
Saya bro.
Depan belakang.
Banyak nggak ketemu tuh ya?
Iya.
Tembaknya, aduh.
Heads up.
Nembak. Apa sih nembak begitu?
Betul.
5 kills remaining.
Tuh nggak mati-mati si jancok.
No, you don't.
One kill remaining.
Gimana sih stepnya?
Wah, kentot.
Kurang banget video lu.
Lagi anjing lu.
Enggak, udah mulai.
Udah mulai anjing.
Tidak ada kesempatan untuk orang seperti lu ya.
Gua kan balik, bro.
Tapi kayak gue kalah deh sama Vidal deh.
Iya,
1-4 gue sama Vidal. Gila Mei, bener-bener gue makan anjing.
Nggak bisa, gue cobain sensi tadi, Cok.
Tahu.
Gila, capek anjing. Gila kok orang bisa ya main low sense ya? Sakit anjing gerakinnya.
Effort. Lu kalau males gak bakal bisa ya.
Enggak, padahal gue gak jauh-jauh banget, gue 3-3. Gue turunin ke 27 tadi.
Lu bayangin gue 0,214 anjing.
Sekarang?
Ya.
Gila banget, itu 0,4 anjing deh gue. Nggak sanggup gue, sakit banget kelingking gue.
Tapi gue mainnya bener-bener full army yang sampai maju ke depan nih. Kayak Shao nih, lu liat nih, kayak Shao nih. Persis, gue tiru.
Masih Cok. Udah sangat berkembang.
Lots of cheers for the player walkouts. It's really exciting atmosphere in here right now, isn't it, Benkai? As a player, does it get you really hyped when the crowd is really energetic, or does it make you more nervous?
It's really surreal when you hear the crowd cheering for you for the first time. Like I was the first team to play in front of a crowd, so I kind of miss it. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, it's just so nice to just watch the crowd cheer for these other teams as well.
For FPX though, they've been here so many different times, right? This is the most experienced team pretty much in front of crowds, and they love it. You can see Artis just having fun with it, enjoying his time in front of the fans. For DRX, they've had a little bit less experience in these stage games. It's only here at Champions that they've gotten an opportunity at that international crowd outside of their home region. In Korea, for them the pressure is really on. They've already broken that first. Now they need to see if they can break further.
Honestly, I think Stacks looks pretty comfortable in front of a crowd, so I think he's going to be really feeding off of this energy here. Let's jump into the Pride Gaming Agent Select and see what these two giants are going to be picking for this massive rematch here. What are we expecting to see here, Seth?
Proses yang sangat
perhaps some changes given how things went last time on Icebox for them. I misspoke
Ya
earlier.
sebenarnya tergantung gimana cara tangan lu main. Kalau tangan lu mainnya kayak gue ini pasti gerak terus anjing.
We actually are going to see quite a few changes. Buzz going back over to the chamber.
Ya bisa susah. Gue main satu mousepad full anjing kalau main gini.
Yeah, they do go back to a fairly standard comp on this map where they have that no
Lu lihat
duels.
deh cara mainnya Xiao
The
nih.
biggest adaptation that some teams have shown a willingness to play. I think that, well, I like the idea behind the Killjoy comp. Their implementation didn't really work, and it didn't feel like it played to their style super well. So I'm happy to see this change. On the other side, though, to talk about it, this team has shown two different comps thus far. An iteration with the Raze, an iteration with the KO. Both have their strengths, but it seems like they're again landing on this Raze comp. It really enables Zipan to step up as an individual.
Yeah, and I think not having, just having the solo fade on FPX right now is gonna make DRX's job a bit easier for their chamber, because sometimes the fade dog, like the prowler, doesn't detect like the high angles that they're playing at. So I'm gonna be looking onto their chamber players to make a lot of impact in terms of the early round stage.
Yeah, and as long as Buzz can stay up, if he can find value on this chamber when they get over to that defensive side, can shut down Zipan on that dive, it could be massive. But they start on the attack, so it's gonna come down to what can they do on these lurks, what can they do on these slower rounds to be able to find space and deny an FPX who is a comp that is very heavy in shutting down those plants, in letting you in and punishing you with traps on the Raze.
How do you think DRX counters FPX here? What are their chances? How are we looking?
I think you say Buzz go kill. Buzz needs to have an incredibly strong game. We've seen him pop in the past stacks as well. Somebody who's kind of bringing up the rear in their series versus Fnatic. If he can have a normal stacks performance, everyone else is operating on a similar level as we saw versus Fnatic, I think this could be taken by DRX. But FPX, they are the rematch masters. It's a 78% chance for them to be able to take this one statistically. They haven't lost a rematch yet.
All right, well, let's find out which team moves one step closer to that crown and send it over to our casters. Here's Doug and Bala.
Thank you so much, Chrissy. The crowd is electric. The vibes in here, immaculate. I mean, you can feel the tension building behind us. It's going to be a good match, Bala.
It's literally dueling chants multiple times, and we haven't even gotten started.
I mean, the rematch history between these two teams, not just here. Yeah. Right. You rewind time back a little bit, go back into the calendar. These two teams have danced before.
Yeah, Copenhagen, DRX gave FPX problems getting out of groups. That was the first time they met up, and this will decide who's going to take the lead or DRX to tie it up.
Final fist bumps across tables as we once again turn our attention to Icebox.
Keren banget Cok,
This best of 3 elimination on the mind. Potentially a dance with Optic.
Ini yang pick siapa sih? Buruan mana nih?
Lower bracket finals. One more step, one more chance for both of these teams. The last hopes for the respective regions. The last opportunity for a podium finish for both of them.
Biar di PA gue stay di 400 itu ya.
Potential second one, and DRX their first ever.
Besok aja.
I mean, they've already defied expectations. They've already laughed in the face of a curse that was before them for so long that the entire year. For them to get further is just icing on the cake.
Gue lupa.
But you know their eyes are set on far much more than that. You see a DRX starting off on attack. They're going to make their way over to A, and it's really just...
Yeah, they're playing retake FPX. Yeah. And look, all 5 members are already rotating through. They want to use the utility that Sipon has, paired up with a bunch of other stuff too, to get back in this fast. And there immediately the season
guys, he just exploded.
And the problem here is this wall is going to fall, but they're not fast enough actually with the pistols.
Second time's a charm, or so they say. The spike eventually does get planted. CFPX approaching, or at least attempting to approach and think through this retake. They're going to have to deal with the pesky player who's playing further up.
Marco is playing lineup as well.
He swings as the wall goes down, and Artis is there to greet him. But you're right, lineups are going to be a problem here. Shao has gotten it all the way to half. Has to peel back. Buzz waiting for the challenge. Boy, did he get one. But can Mako? I don't know that it's going to be enough. Yeah, Angel's just going to stick it. There was not enough in the post plant.
Only one molly there for Mako, and all the players that he was leaving to fight went down immediately too. And DRX started that series as well against Fnatic on this map as well. Durka went absolutely crazy. And FPX starting off with the same type of fire. That sees nade right off the rip. It's not usually something you're seeing DRX be caught off guard by. They're usually the ones who are bringing in that prep immediately. And the first challenge here, do some damage to this anti-eco of FPX.
I know DRX are set up towards A, but look at that brutal setup down B long. You've got Artis with a Vandal and Zipan with the Guardian.
Immediately getting the heal off too, so he gets happy to face check there. With no risk. And the wall funnels them too. They're playing this anti-eco very well so far. You even have Angel now rotating over. Ready potentially for a hot when this wall comes back up.
Our Prowler swinging around the corner. Patience out of Sax. Remember, he was the one who just got destroyed by the Season 8 combo previously. Still holding the spike in the same spot he was in before. A couple of spams through the Viper wall, nothing doing quite yet. Mako
wall here, they could be really up close though.
It's a really like Shao's already spotted the first. A little bit of spam through. There's still time to pivot if need be. But for now they stay. For now they hold their ground. Committed to getting into A at whatever which way possible. Buzz from up top.
DRX pinter banget anjing mainnya. Gak ada yang dikasih kayak kill nih gua nih gitu, gak ada nih. Gila dah. Gila terus ya. Iya.
He's pretty impressive himself. Now you see DRX start to fall apart. Sugetsu has already gotten 3 on the round. And while Mako has 2.
Buram-buram gitu ya, kayak buram-buram. Iya, iya.
He still has lineups. He still has two.
The orb isn't down though. And, oh my goodness,
He's just gonna hold it.
You could definitely hold it through that even.
Mako, Artist goes up top. Mako's so weak, he has to back up. Second molly gone. No more post plant to deal with. Artist has a massive decision before him. Artist on the tap. The swing!
Oh yeah, tembak support.
And Artist stops disaster.
Mako
puts down the 1v4.
My goodness.
That was so ridiculously close. But talk about goal achieved, Doug. 4 kills on the round, and that is not something that happens to FPX.
No, bro, with a ghost. Good night.
It's 2 plants now too for DRX. Huge buy available for them. FPX, honestly, they're looking like they're mostly saving here.
Yeah, remember they invested 2 Spectres, a Guardian, and a Vandal. The Vandal's the only one that survived.
So cancel out the bonus. Actually, they're still gonna go for it. But look at Mako. He has his Viper's Pit online already. So win condition here for FPX. Make sure they don't get on the site, especially this B site.
And really everyone from DRX is here.
Gak tahu gua.
Kan lu bisa keluar, lihat.
Patience from the attacking side is now the utility goes up. Now they want to make a play. Artist having to give the space up. The rendezvous.
Anjing, ada Vio ditinggal lah.
Goes back in. Yeah, but this time there's nothing for him to get out with.
Gila banget, Ardis apaan sih dipaksa gitu anjing.
Stacks on the plant. Angel playing close by.
Dikira lawannya tim amatir, tai.
Iya, anjing disegede.
Not easily. And now you have the Viper Pit. You're gonna have to deal with 2 Angel trying to clear it back.
Halo guys.
Not able to
Ngapain?
Mandi.
Hah?
4v3 here.
Out of nowhere aja dia.
Iya, anjing dia mandi.
Ngantuk anjing.
Just upgraded. Now he has a Vandal.
Oke.
still so healthy. DRX are still so patient.
That's anjing.
Dilawan ya.
Power anjing.
Oh no! Xiao only gets one, but Zipan's gotten 3 on the round. How has Sax gotten to this point? A 1v1. Sugetsu on the swing. There's not anything there. The Red Bull clutch for Stax.
Mahal tapi ya.
Wow.
And it was heroics. It was fireworks. It was so electric the last 2 times these 2 teams played, especially in that first map. We're 3 maps in, and it's got everybody excited for what's to come. Look at this.
Itu yang siapa ya, si Ken ya?
FPX player Xiao, I mean, he almost got 2 even.
Ken siapa sih?
And Stax holds strong. That is ridiculous.
Ken.
But it was just the bonus, so FPX have their pit of their own now.
Bro, if every round is going to be like that, we're
Look at
that slow as well.
Salah ya,
No, the pit.
Alah. Kita meretard, cok. Kita meretard anjing.
It just failed. And you know that everybody's thinking right now, the chip on the shoulder coming in with FPX, and that's what happens.
Replay?
Oh my gosh.
Replay?
Oh, tried getting away.
Aduh, pegang pisau dia, Dek.
Nggak ada smoke tapi ya.
Ultis itu crosshair harus di atas ya, bukan di bawah ya. Bagusan.
Di bawah kan
Kalau di bawah nggak gagal nih. Iya.
Sugetsu has to play with just his wall. He didn't even get a chance to put his orb.
Aku tak tahu kalau cintaku ditolak.
One molly to play with too.
And they still have that massive denial
Si
potential.
Colek ya bentar lagi jadi pro player
They still have as well.
Solitaire.
A molly as well to combine, and the C's.
Colek.
Have tools.
Dia kan bersihin kamar, Tin. Lu lupa ya?
Oh iya.
This time it's going to be
Jelas anjing.
Aduh, kabur ke sana dia
Sax
di belakang.
take some damage nonetheless. Heal, top and back off. And they back right up. But now Buzz pushing
Gak ada anjir. Mau siapa nih? Satu harus puter mid.
someone to be swinging around the corner. The estimation on how they approach this. Now you see the utility whir through the sky and dump onto the side, and Sax wants to go aggressive. He's just waiting on the other side of the wall, and he's flashed up to high heaven. Can't see a bloody thing. And Stax has gotten 2. He tries to go up high, but RB is the one who cleans it up. But Xiao down low.
Nice banget. Flashnya si RB anjing.
Cleans up Xiao.
Nice. Gitu pasti.
Itu dong, pakai kayu di map ini udah tahu lu mainnya struktural anjing.
Very slow approach there. They lost the first player.
Sorry.
On the other side of the map, they're really slow to rotate in. So Zipan's not there to deny. Everybody has to play off the side. All because of that cascading effect.
Kemana
The
dia?
pit missing.
Ke Bandung gua.
Oh Bandung.
Iya, merit.
They still have tools to
Cie merit, congrats ya Del.
Congrats bro.
Iya, thank you ya anjing, sumpah tai. Santai ya. Coba kau udang ya.
Kenapa anjing gak udang parah banget cok.
Apain kau udang lu anjing.
Oke, awas lu ya.
Asli
lu merit beneran, gua kagak mau datang, gua bilangin Ucil jangan datang anjing.
Ya udah gua udah ngucil aja anjing.
Enggak, gua bilangin gak usah datang. Lu jemput.
Ini dua udah kayak Tom and Jerry anjing beneran.
Tahu emang main tai semua. Emang cari
dia tuh gak sadar diri, orang gua baik banget tapi dia udah gila emang.
He did get RB.
Gua yang gila.
Swung at the exact same time, but the res brings RB back.
Pinter loh si Ardis gak pakai AWP-nya.
Remember here the weaponry not great.
Karena udah pasti kena pisau.
Udah ulti juga RB-nya.
Little something you can look through too.
Kayaknya abis ini.
You see stacks trying to play close by.
Kok gak ditaruh? Tapi taruh dong sayang kamu sih.
And there it is. Oh, but you get to his wise to a one clean shot. Zest able to take care of Zipan.
Look at that patience from Zestu. He could have gone for that kill, but he falls back into his team, where he can be more effectively traded. Sugetsu's getting a lot of space here, though.
Artist up top. Guardian finds nothing.
Ih, buram-buram gini ngentot kesel banget gua.
Including the lead.
Dari sananya ya.
Kok si Arby perangnya jadi mantep gitu sih anjing. Gue suka anjing gerakan dia. Cicu banget anjing. Digoyang-goyang gitu doang anjing.
Digoyang.
Hoki tembakan.
Wah.
Ini juga anjing kejauhan.
Anjing bisa kayak gitu, Cok.
You're seeing a very composed DRX.
Zesty mirip Wilson kemarin pas Wilson jadi Korea ini loh, bro. Iya gak sih?
Iya. Everybody super
Wilson yang
strong.
mirip dia kan Wilson ikutin.
Apa bedanya sih kan sama-sama mirip. Kontol. Gua gak nyari ribut digas terus anjing capek.
Cozy one round lead.
Lu yang pemarah.
The artist who had the tour de force as you mentioned.
Gua sih gak pemarah, Ucil kayak.
Boy, he gone up far. Nightbot did clear out A. You see the knife, you see the prowler, you see the
Kosong side-nya bro.
But it's the nade, you're right. That changes things.
As soon as they're setting up to actually use utility on their execute, they're all behind this pipe's position. So they use a nade and a seize. And it's perfectly placed. Now Zipan can cause so much trouble with the showstopper.
I mean, he's just waiting for the cue, right? Whatever it is. They've shown willingness to go off the utility that's seen, and there it is. He's patient, build the wall up until didn't contest at all. But Mako does.
Tapi kemarin emang yang di Copenhagen sensenya gede tau guys.
Ya kemarin ini tapi kecil.
Turun ya.
Awal-awal ini.
Si show titik lu anjing aneh banget liat dia dah.
Having to deal with that pesky wall, and they get through one panel. Artist has to, he has to find value out of this tour de force here. He still has a vandal. He's managed to upgrade too as well. Sugetsu has fallen. Artist with the ult. Oh, the timing's not good. Can Xiao do it on his own? No.
Enggak, dia zoom lepas itu.
DRX get 4.
Incredibly solid start here from DRX. They force the eco again.
Xiao pakai itu 3-2-2 ya?
In the cars for FPX.
Enggak,
1-4-2-0. 2-0.
Oh.
Remember the start in their last game was
gua ikutin dia 1-4-2-0.
Sugetsu 1-3-2-2.
beginning of this half against Fnatic.
Ini Makope kalau secara gue lewat dulu nih pas di BTR tuh.
1-4-2-3, outline-nya on.
Sama nih warnanya. Nah ini nih persis.
That different look seems to be paying off. Won the last 4 rounds. Cozy on money. You still have a couple of ults to work with too, including RBs.
There's 2 players here close. Zipan and Artist. And remember, Benkai mentioned the height difference with these prowlers.
Absolutely right. Is he gonna find value? Oh my goodness, he is. With nothing but a Spectre.
Bagus banget anjing ngedistract-nya anjing.
Terrible that position. They're still fighting for this though. They're gonna actually push.
Makan aku ongkeng. Ya timing.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna swing the room and he swings right back.
The knives are out. Why are the knives out? They're just not committing to that push. Want to fall back instead.
Yalah artis, gak punya tempel artis lah, yalah. Anjing, wallnya bagus cok.
Wallnya siapa? Stuck.
Wallnya Viper. Mako.
Iya, dari dalam itu.
Aneh banget cok, gue cobain pakai posisinya si bus.
Maybe they're trying to scoop a gun. Maybe. And that could have made a difference, but you know you didn't deny that space. You know they walked past you.
Ya, nggak dikasih lihat tapi.
For sure you're expecting fights.
Goblok.
Tuh kan kalau player Phantom tuh prosesnya gede-gede.
Enggak bus enggak nih. Kayak nuts.
Pasti ada gap dari tengah atau nggak cium?
Pasti.
Aneh.
Emang kayak gitu.
Emang enak, Cok.
Kalau tengahnya ada gap lebih enak spray.
Iya, betul. Kayak ada patokannya loh kan ya.
Makanya si Pujan pakai crosser segede itu, Cok.
Biar nge-spray terus ya.
Iya.
Minus 20 Pujan tadi.
You need to find him value immediately. So I'm looking for a mid push here from Artis, something like that to try to challenge Mako as he puts that orb down. You have to see him getting involved.
1524 deh.
Not late, not trying to rotate in past the Viper's wall.
Diarex ada harapan nggak? Ada lah, gila lu Diarex lagi jago-jagonya nih di champion.
Justru it's time, bro.
Kayak dari semua master, ini yang paling jago. Diarex paling jago yang ini sekarang.
It's been a bit more methodical, it's been a bit slower, and it's cost FPX this. You're right. Artist has not found as much value as we are used to seeing him find.
Lihat tuh, sejauh apa tuh Zipan sama Xiao main tuh. Mospet.
Depan banget ya.
Iya, depan banget.
We'll see where he's set
Cuma
up.
banyak yang foto.
DRX have found a lot of success towards A.
Mana ya kebetulan.
And that seems to be where they're headed. The Viper wall up towards B to suggest a little something, but you see Artis, he's set up. There's going to be a challenge his way.
The crowd is asking for this moment right here from Artis. He's just top of Gen.
Can he deliver?
You can easily dodge this angle.
FBX, DRX, FBX, DRX.
Dor, kan udah ketahuan ya? Ada. Masih di swing, Cok.
Potentially the worst player to fall here for stacks on this attack side.
Absolutely.
No Sage Wall now, and they've been relying on it late in the rounds.
I mean, it's been so pivotal to their plan. It's been so integral to their identity in this half. The Prowler, the shot.
Wah, GG Cok Ardis.
With the crowd before him, he answers the call.
Langsung mati anjing.
This time from RB. It's good.
Aduh, diisi lagi anjing. Dicek lagi nggak kira-kira?
Enggak.
That pings them up, but there's no follow-up, so they can easily wait this out. A little concerned now about the flank because Buzz is down, so look at all of them basically watching the back. And with the
you
noise
are bound
not
to
being
me.
there for them, you have to consider that.
Aku mau di manja.
Still utility.
Mantap, Del.
They still have the season, they still have the nade.
Cuek aja.
Cocok banget sumpah Entap. Kenapa lu nggak joget kayak koko-koko yang kayak itu sih TikTok?
Cocok kan?
Monang lu. Wah, Zipannya bunuh dua di mana tuh, Bang?
He can snatch it back. Can Mako do this 1v2? He's waiting. You see the rotation starting to come through. He has already started Zipan. Who else is there?
Ketahuan. Di swing dah. Sayang, plannya jelek anjing.
Challenges them to swing, and he gladly does.
Ngalahin ulti menang.
Against the op as well, Zipan for sure.
Iya, koko-koko yang TikTok itu auranya
Has
mirip
been
Fidel.
good on this one specifically.
Yeah, he has.
He's been really close.
Tuh, kan udah lihat ya?
Hardest on any sort of statistical leaderboard. And also
Gila, dari 3 lawan 5 masih jadi 2 lawan 1 sih oke banget loh di Araksannya.
But it's just much
Wah, ngentot.
more captivating to see him play this Raze on this map instead of the KO, which, by the way, DRX.
Lipannya masih muda ya?
Masih, Cok.
That XPX kind of gave up on.
Xiao juga masih muda setahu gua, mukanya aja tua.
Di situ tuh yang tua cuma Angel sama si Ardis, Cok.
Now it's DRX who call an early timeout. We're still in the first half. But interesting to see that really off of just this one round that went in favor of FPX, DRX decides to throw the brakes on this.
Lagu enak banget dah.
We've seen a couple times throughout the tournament the Galaxy Brain chess moves that this guy on your screen can pull off in these timeouts. Remember how he's burned 2 of them back to back.
Yeah.
Once he has a read on a situation, to be a fly on the wall right now in those comms.
Yeah, Termi, absolute legend. I think definitely cementing himself here as well. As the coach for DRX.
Bus nih mospetnya apa ya? Gede banget anjing.
Iya. Interesting thing so far about this game. Obviously these two teams gave us the best map of the tournament so far.
Kepo.
In their first engagement in playoffs. Fnatic gone, but still here in spirit. The first engagement that they had, FPX. We're winning a lot of those.
X-ray pad aku control plus anjing. X-ray pad ada kayak di Indo kayak si GGS pernah jual kayak X-ray pad. Aku control plus.
RB just walk through a wall. Look at this FPX complete A side.
Gede banget anjing.
open. They're just using the Prowler to get Artist set up here. Sugetsu finally rotates in, but they get the wall so they can funnel him in.
TRX maybe okay with that. Look, RB and Stacks are both up top already, excuse me. Yeah, it all works out. Angel's already fallen. The wall goes up. Remember how important that's been to their success. There's going to be a challenge. You can't let him swing. And RB does not. Now the Viper's pit is going to have to navigate a 5v3 in favor of DRX off of the timeout. And it seems gorgeous. Full control in this round, full control in this
Si
site.
Bas tuh tangannya statis banget, Cok, nggak pernah berubah anjing, gitu-gitu terus anjing motionnya.
Nembaknya
So they're trying to call it right now, trying to get out of there.
Tapping.
Yeah. In flashbacks to that last retreat they had though, where they lost 2 immediately. It's not going to be the case.
No, they're gone, man. They're out. Can Stacks find anything?
He might be dead. Yeah, he's just dead.
Mati dari TV CT.
Angle, right? Surely.
Oh
no.
What?
No.
Capek gua, sumpah.
I mean, you don't expect a little random attacker to walk out of your own spawn.
You aim.
Well then.
Could end up being a pivotal miss.
Yeah, perhaps ominous.
If they can't break the economy at some point this half. I mean, RB, man, this guy has been phenomenal this event. Always been the punching bag, I think, of most DRX fans and critics alike.
Absolutely.
But this role swap has worked, and obviously now in the top 4, in the lead so far. 2 rounds, he just walks through and gets entries against top-tier players here.
And again, if he doesn't
Kamu lebih
swing and
suka
get that goal, the spike doesn't get planted.
Fate atau Sofa di sini?
That was enormous.
Sofa lah. Jauh.
This time,
Jauh.
DRX pushing towards Belong. They're all here.
Mereka kalau lawan Killjoy, misalnya nih Legend kayak gini lawan Killjoy ini, mereka udah nggak mungkin ke kitchen, bisa dihancurin shock dartnya anjir. Kalau pakai Fate, jalan kaki.
Bagus anjing perang B-nya.
Terus bawah. Cuma Fate reconnya di sini jago, langsung nyala soalnya. Buat nge-spray orang bagus.
Obviously the haunt that went out from Zest, and there's just nothing else.
30 seconds left. You wonder how DRX want to approach this. They've got plenty of money. I mean, they're sitting cozy, but they're just so outnumbered.
Oh.
That's gonna help.
Angel, a misstep.
Angel thrower anjing.
Kayak mabok anjing. Emang aneh.
Mainnya kayak orang off guard mulu ya.
Jauh lagi yang modal. Dia kenapa res ya? Nggak ada duit ya?
Xiao jadi pemain mediocre ngentot pakai Sofa 2-0 lah Xiao. Goblok.
Couple rounds left, maybe you can get one more up for
May
Xiao.
request video manja-manja lagi nyanyi Del.
Bayar anjing.
Feels like a stretch though, yeah. It feels like a whole.
Bayar. Mau nyanyi manja-manja minta bayar.
Nah, donate.
Gak usah mahal-mahal, goban aja anjing.
Ntar dia nyanyiin video sampai lu tidur.
Lupa. Ntar lu bisa record, lu puter jadi ringtone.
Gila pisaunya dari situ, Cok, RB anjing.
Remember here the last time they pushed into Artist with the op here on 8, he found a lot of value. He wasn't able to close out the round. He had gotten 2 kills.
They're doing a great job disrupting him though.
Kalau kayak gitu mesti bisa dipick lagi atau TP kayak gitu, bro.
Enggak sih, enggak worth it emang.
Enggak worth it. Tetap TP aja.
Oke lah. TP tuh.
Dia kan enggak ngeliat orang gitu, kayak enggak ada berisik apa-apa.
Tapi emang lu harus TP aja di situ, udah nggak worth it angle-nya.
And that's exactly what he's doing.
Nah, dia bisa repick ulang kan di sini. Kelihatan kan itu di lompat RB tadi? Gila banget, Cok. Bener-bener Ardisnya di shutdown ini anjing. Nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain. Waduh, masih bunuh ngentot.
Gila.
Mati lagi.
Quick swing out from RB. But Artist gives the space back up. You see him trying to spam through that wall at the net.
That's gonna get. Oh my goodness! He
has almost got spammed, and there's Zipan with the ult. The Phantom gets one, not able to get the second.
Anjing Zipan
4v3 in favor of FPX.
Stacks has his res. It's behind the wall right now. They want to go for it.
Gue jadi stuck juga kabur tadi barusan.
But Artist is still a problem, but it was a bait
once again, you cannot do it all on his own.
Stacks yang bikin menang jadinya ujung-ujungnya anjing.
And he gets plant money.
And mistakes were made here in this round.
Mistakes tuh kayak gitu deh. Tugasnya bukan cuma nge-wall ke plant terus mati anjing. Kalau udah nggak worth it kabur lah.
Tahu Radia anjing.
Waduh.
Gila, rame banget red killannya anjing.
Ada tarik, tarik. Lu lihat.
Datang dia emang.
Keren ya.
Main dia, dia nge-live di situ, Cok.
Ini pisaunya imba banget anjing. Buat orang B, tai. Bisa main kanan kiri bareng jadi anjing.
Colong.
Defaultnya bagus anjing, sumpah. Tapi kalau dia tahu A-nya nggak di pisau ya mendingan A-nya agre nggak sih? Kontrol di depan. Pisau kan di B terus anjir.
Gila Zipan.
Kalau wallin udah benar sih wallin A main di B Viper ya. Angelnya galau ya.
Iya.
Still though, Mako has the threat of lurking down mid.
And there's really nothing to hold it. I mean, you've got Angel.
Tinggal satu, of course, deh.
Oh, and they just dropped the Haunt in there too. Rotation start to come through. Got the flash and the Prowler to clear him out. They spotted the knife, and that should give them some space.
Nice banget.
They're gonna go right back into it. Angel's already fallen, but Zipan's still here.
Wah!
Astagfirullah.
Does it again. He's got 4 on the round. Mako's not around either.
Gila Zipan.
Play from the duelist.
Dari tadi dia
What a way to close out the half.
17-8.
Surely we gotta look at that one again.
That was just
Gila
unreal.
banget, Cok.
A couple of taps. Swinging into, I mean, obviously Zest there doesn't have his utility, or it doesn't have his gun out, but still just
too easy, bro.
I mean, to get 4 there, to have gotten 3, and then to re-swing and challenge that angle again.
Lihat Zipan.
What a play. Let's throw it down to the desk. Chrissy, take it away.
0,48 400 berarti 0,24 ya.
Anjir
namanya Zipan Pontus EX anjing. Pontus EX.
Enggak, yang menang lower bracket final. Yang kalah pulang.
Just see how well prepped the DRX is when they're executing.
Besok lu besok pada nobar nggak besok?
Just play back and just play that retake with them.
Besok.
Enggak, lu nobar nggak di besok?
I'm not
kan nobarnya di VCT Indo ya, kan ada gua.
Aduh malas ah. Ntar lu nggak bisa ngomong lagi males jadi.
Enggak lah, pas gua
Analisnya jelek lagi.
seeing how he's able to close out these rounds. Time
He's been so
Asik.
in these clutches, but FPX's game plans are great as
well.
Yeah, as you can see from this pistol round over here, they started off with a beautiful C-spade, and then you could see them using the elevation to just push in front and create space for that Sage to put up their wall and get that defuse in.
Yeah, really good stuff out of them. You even see they have the deep orb there to lean into the retake, a Sage wall up to close things out. FPX is really solid with this composition, and the first time that I saw this raid, this raid's fate that they were
Anjing
showing
cok Benkai duduk sebelah Krisi Costanza anjing.
I felt like they struggled to shut down the plants, but they really were playing well to the win conditions
Gua
here.
kalau duduk gua peluk
As
itu
we look
anjing.
ahead towards our second half now, I think the player to keep our
dempetin
eyes
gitu
on is
kursinya ya.
definitely
Iya.
Suigetsu. He's
Ngefans
been
banget gua sama dia anjing.
really stellar for this team throughout
Hah,
their run at the
Suigetsu kill
tournament.
30.
And I think on Icebox in particular, he's really enabled when he plays on this Viper role, particularly on this attacking side. He's a big part of when they're scaling into these sites, being one of those guys that's consistently getting the trades to them, and also having those rounds where he slows things down and leads into the lurk. You can see some of those kills that he's getting out towards mid.
Yeah, I mean, coming into this matchup, two of the players that I was definitely going to have my eyes trained on were Suigetsu, were Mako. These two Viper players, they put up incredible performances so far throughout this tournament. Suigetsu is going to be instrumental if FPX are looking to turn this around.
Yeah, and the thing that I'm just so happy about is just watching these two Viper players not play from the back and just play after plant lineups. I'm just so happy that they're so happy to just go in front and just hold it down on the side for their team.
Well, it's certainly going to be an
Krisi nggak cantik dulu, iya. Dulu pas
second half of the
masih
game, and
kecil,
maybe we'll get a
cakep
map
banget.
3 here. It's looking very exciting between these two teams. Let's throw it back to Doug and Bala and get the second half underway.
Thank you so much, Chrissy. I think the desk hit the nail on the head. This has felt like a slugfest between these two teams where they've just tried to one-up each other consistently, and now we're going to get the chance to see it again, this time with FPX on attack. Remember, undefeated this year in lower bracket runs. An 8-0 record. That's pretty good. I take those odds.
If they pull off another
Nggak tahu, hilang.
Anjir.
I mean, they're already so deep
deep.
that it's unbelievable. Almost every other team in the world would have crumbled at this point.
Oh, Buzz has spotted a lot of players. He takes a little bit of damage, manages to get away.
Itu gak headshot lo anjing. Itu kalau headshot pasti bilang, oh anjing gue udah telet, cok.
Still have the opportunity to pivot today, should they choose to do so.
I think that might be a little bit of a remnant of Derek's playing a lot of Jet on this map recently. And expecting these fast flanks.
Sure.
It's just not coming just yet. And obviously, no Jet on this one.
The thing is, Sugetsu also hasn't gotten up super far, right? So they don't really understand what pressure is awaiting for them on A.
50 seconds, a lot of time to work through it, but not much utility. Angel's already used his Prowler. The nice thing here, look at Artis' position. He's all the way up B. Can easily catch rotators to hit a nasty flank.
And what I like about it, how FPX are playing this, is they're hedging bets on both sides, right? Like they take some space, pivot back to A, they could pivot back B if needed, or Artis can just hit the late.
He's all the way deep. Buzz might have just spotted him though.
Oh, look at how far back he is, and they're gonna rotate into him. He's gotta get a kill here. If he falls, the rotation back towards B is in trouble. It's in peril. Artis trying to dance, trying to stay alive, and you feel them start to swarm, and Artis falls. But the thing is, with 15 seconds left, they don't really have time to go anywhere else. They have to commit to be here.
Not the wall that he easily planned.
They
go through that wall.
Oh, it's another, and he does. Xiao gets to play it down to 4v3, turns into a 4v1.
There's no segments left, and they're still taking the fights.
The late round call, the late pivot.
Everybody out of position dealing with Artis' flank. And
Semoknya Mako di mana, bro? Lempar kemana dia?
One way dia, bro. Oh, gimana tuh lemparnya tuh?
Dari boiler.
Dari boiler ya?
Iya. This is a heavyweight fight.
And this is the second pistol for FPX as well. Look at this Sugetsu, man. Finds the perfect time to inch his way in there, separate the two, and even finds Stacks falling off the boiler.
Cibai lah dia bilang.
It's a little death slam there from Stacks.
Ilusan tuh ya?
Sunglasses look
good. Kang styling as always.
Kamu lupa muka temen kamu, baby.
Enggak, sepintas doang tadi.
From DRX off of the knife, and there's everyone here. Zipan's gotten past it, though. He satchels his way up. The Prowler's gonna spot one.
Ketahuan.
You mentioned it, all 5 players here, but they're working him right now. Zipan on top, Artis down on bottom, and that nade is perfect to do damage to both him and Zest down below.
Gila, netnya pas lu anjing di situ.
Iya.
A far cry difference from that anti-eco in the first half. And they felt out the stack, they got a couple kills of it, did cut their losses, and took the other side. Look at Sugetsu, he's all the way deep.
If they continue
lapar makan kenyang tidur
anjing. Lapar.
DRX are in
Sama
trouble.
gue juga lapar.
I think the fact that we've already seen FPX
Kan gue lagi nge-live
stream.
Halo?
Oi, dari mana lo?
Habis boker.
Tin.
Temen gue free
Tin, jawab dulu, yuk, Tin. Makanan kesukaan lo apa?
Makanan kesukaan gua.
Iya.
Bakmi.
Cookies mau cookies?
Nggak mau, najis.
Lucu banget kan.
Mau.
Ih, cookies.
Kenapa lu jijik sih? Del kan dia pacarnya anjing.
Iya nggak apa-apa.
Oh, gue juga baru nganjing itu. Dulu gue juga orang tanya anjing.
Kemarenan.
7-7, we're all tied up.
BRB bentar.
Getting into the main part of the second half.
Semua orang boker, Cok.
Mandi lah, boker lah,
Huge
ada aja
bonus
lu
here from
coba.
FPX. 4 rifles, excuse me.
Lagian dia kenapa sih nggak mandi sebelum
And
stream
DRX
gitu?
also a little bit of a weak
Karena
purchase
gue
in
baru
terms of
bangun tadi
the
jam
armor at least.
8.15,
Same thing
Cok.
though on the FPX
Belum
side.
buru mandi dan lain-lain.
Di London anjing.
The
Aku aja udah ngantuk banget nih gara-gara fakta jam tidur.
So all that light armor
Ya kamu.
on the side of FPX.
Lu.
Kita kemarin
Hurts a little bit.
Certainly has the potential to for sure.
Aduh,
Iya
pusing
gak
gue
tuh
dengernya.
anjing. Iya gak tuh anjing.
Flip call. Mantap.
Jadi lo gak pernah sleep call ya?
Tiap malam bro anjing. Sampai
Emang
mati
iya?
rasanya iya.
Sampai enak ya?
Iya.
Parah banget anjing.
Dia lagi anjing.
Ocha.
Deh, Ocha nggak nonton.
Gua duluin anjing jangan.
Aduh, jangan. Gua kalau udah marah jadi monster aja.
Pantesan lu tiba-tiba tidur.
No casualties for
Iya.
them either.
Nah itu karena udah mau dipanggil sleep call ya?
So they have to stay up
Biasa
close to
izin
AB
dulu,
force them.
nemenin dulu lah. 3 tahun tuh bro begitu tuh dari awal tuh.
Sumpah lu.
Sumpah.
Kayaknya dari awal jangan sleep call kok.
Iya nyesel banget gua anjing. Tips tuh buat orang-orang tuh jangan pernah flip call
Iya
aja.
guys, jangan pernah sleep call guys. Ntar kalau udah pacaran sama enak lu.
Nanti kalau dia nggak bisa tidur, dia lu yang bisa live.
Zest on the swing. Ciao. Oh my gosh, he was just on the other side, but he's caught. He's patient and he's rewarded.
Ceritanya selalu kayak gini anjing, DRX.
Derek, tolol, ayo dong lawan depan aja. Ya, jangan goblok dikasih mulu side-nya.
Diam kamu Popo yang pulang pertama dari
Potentially go up
Istanbul.
now to 9 rounds. The potential to really take control of this game after losing it early in that first half.
KFX tuh fight depannya.
I mean, DRX also not
Tahu
super.
gimana sih? Pada ngerti nggak sih
Obviously,
main
it's very
Valorant?
difficult to be diligent in those positions. There's so many players of FPX up close. There's so many players fighting you at that moment.
Galak gitu stuck.
Super difficult.
Jima.
But Xiao just rips them apart because of it.
Si Spec emang IGL yang masih.
Good spam too.
Iya.
Very aware Buzz
Maybe
lurking
Bang
in the
Zest
midst.
pembohong.
Goblok.
Enggak kan emang dikasih taunya Zest. Udah lama.
Pembohong.
Dulu emang
rotate after the haunt information in mid, so getting a little ahead of himself. Nade got off though, so plenty of space still held.
Lalu tuh si Angel ngapain sih Angel tuh tahan belakang aja. Kesel banget gua.
Main fade nahan belakang lu.
Iya, retard.
And there was plenty of these rounds won from both sides in their initial playoff bout.
Gonna try to rotate back towards B.
Idola gua nih. Akhirnya Suigetsu pakai Vandal Suigetsu anjing. Alhamdulillah. Sumpah lu.
Panik-panik lihat HP.
Iya. HP bocah. Enggak tadi gua lihat dia telepon gua.
Mana lagi ngapain sekarang?
Lagi gabut.
Oh gosh. Quick break, click gets the kill.
He's stuck behind the wall. He gets up on the rope. Oh my goodness.
Aduh panik banget Debas, santai aja sih.
Tahu tinggal diem dulu.
The molly missed, so the spike's going down.
Artist still playing. Gets the kill.
1v2.
You're right.
Aduh lawannya bosnya lagi.
Iya lawannya Zipan aja.
Iya udah masih menang ini mah Zipan.
Zipan's got a 1v2 and it's much more manageable now that there's not
Ya
a
bisa
vandal on
lagi.
the other side. But it doesn't matter.
Mako nih dia.
Mako with the shots, RB with the defuse, and DRX with the clap back.
Maki itu siapa sih?
Maki itu bukan kalau lagi marah ya.
The loss of position early on this plant.
Si Maki join DRX jadi
a massive overstep here from FPX. I mean, you could already see there's buzz in the middle of that. The one player was trying to get away on the rope.
Kayaknya dia ada yang Mako deh.
Tuh, kata Ucil juga gitu. Gue tanya Maki siapa,
Artist
adanya
going
Mako.
deep again. Everybody wanted to fight.
Lucu banget ya
Join
a little bit of that space and help
trial
players
apa
who
gitu, gue lupa.
go for that plant to get out.
Oh, gue tahu deh. Akademi. Iya,
gak tau gue makanya nanya dia siapa.
Still a huge
Kenapa sih gak percaya?
Not gonna really cut
Jangan bawa-bawa Tuhan gua dah lu.
That's not around. DRX
Ya ampun Del, gak usah lu ngomong itu Tuhan lu deh.
Tuhan tuh
Tuhan
denger
semua
tahu.
orang, Tuhan tuh cuma satu di dunia ini.
Iya emang
I mean,
salah
it just
sih.
continues this back and forth, right? Like
Akademi Brimob adiknya Mako. Beneran adiknya Mako. Nggak mirip Mako masalahnya ngentot. Gua kemarin dibego-begoin Ucil aja.
Mako Junior. Mako JR.
Jauh ini DRX VS soalnya.
Looking for a mid.
DRX VS
There's
cuma
so many
ada.
pits that you can use here in mid.
Kamu tidur jam segini mau bangun jam berapa? Yang subuh kali kamu bangun.
Kitchen, there's the kitchen lurk.
Kayak gue gak ada ngomong gue mau tidur jam segini.
Dia nggak ada ngomong dia mau tidur anjir.
Kamu udah ngantuk.
Ngantuk kan gak harus tidur.
Kamu kan
really no reason to conceal anymore as you hear him thunderfooting up to in the kitchen.
Aku mau di
The nest plant is so brutal to deal with, especially without mid control, and Zipon's holding on to it right now. And he even gets RB. That spam's getting mighty close!
30 seconds left. The spike wasn't down.
Sugetsu's the Viper now planning.
There's still plenty of time though. There's still
Tapi
plenty of
kalah
numbers.
nembak.
The rest of the strip away what they have set up.
Makan tuh
Oh
Hisense
my
Angel.
gosh, it's gotten down to 2.
Ini gimana mau masuknya ya? Masuk ke ini lubang buaya anjing.
You have the option of staying in the pit.
Iya, tinggal
Kalau
ditahan.
kalah ini gara-gara Ardis nih, sumpah gua ngomong.
Kayaknya no way kalah sih anjing next kali udah
Ini nggak bisa anjing, gimana caranya coba menanginnya?
Susah banget. Udah pasti saving tuh kan.
Save.
Ulti
Can't get
tergigi.
in. You know that rope's being covered.
Oh my gosh, what a hold.
Ultinya curang
And yes,
anjing.
blunders aplenty.
Oh,
But what a hold.
So, okay, they did use a combination.
Enggaknya anjing.
And the typical place to lurk. We'll get the kills. Zipon's going to potentially chase here. That's two.
Nice.
Had to get out of there with the way that it was. But to explain Artis, he normally would lurk out from on the stairs right there where you see on your screen because the pit's covering that area. So he's trying to get an advantage where they think they're watching.
Chill, jago
Apa?
banget sih. Gantiin Angel.
Iya badut ya Angel ya, ngentot memang.
Iya cek anjing.
I mean, the timing could not have been worse. That is truly unlucky.
And specifically because
Hamyong nama semida.
Anybody else might have
Aguri.
chances of walking into that pit. Buzz with the
Hamyong
op.
nama semida.
No way. But it's still a round win for FPX either way.
You want to play?
Let's play.
But the gun's available. The side of DRX, we've seen this before. FPX
Anjay.
put Zipon on top. They use that molly to clear out the boiler
Mending
spot
Angel
from
apa
Zest.
Finesse? Nggak tahu, nggak ada yang
Now
mending
Zipon, a
anjing.
big
Mending
threat.
Angel sih. Nggak tahu sih gue.
I mean, Artis too, they just used the Roomba to get Artis so much space.
Anjing, Wilson beli Dior lagi, what the fuck?
And Artis is very
Sumpah.
in the wall. They can always put that up.
Lu lihat di mana Tin?
To chase them through two.
Lihat di Instagram. Instagramnya L.
Kalah sih.
Now they can cut
Duitnya
noise.
orang-orang ya.
Walls back up.
Gua
They
terakhir
should
ada
have
ya.
utility here
Gue
by
tadi
Zest.
terakhir mau beli Dior juga di
Clear,
Eropa
and there's
bro.
the prowler.
Gue
They're gonna push
mikir
in
keras
front of that
kayak
wall right
anjing
now.
sayang.
But even that's
Mending
not
gue beli
gonna
iPhone
push
tinggal
in.
nambah 4 juta.
Iya.
Could still be up in that
Lagi
kitchen
menunggu nih
segment.
bro.
They
Hari
could
ini
still
keluar
be in the two.
dari
Udah
Apple.
keluar anjir di Singapura.
Iya udah keluar di Apple.
Finesse kemarin.
Ah sayang sih Indo nggak ada Apple. Tolol Indo.
And there was two mollies there. He
Mau
could have
nitip gue ke
Iya.
Singapura.
showstopper.
Gue ke
Nggak ada
Singapura ntar.
anjing.
Lu kapan ke Singapura tanggal berapa?
Tanggal 28. 23 sih berangkat. Acara
23 berangkat.
Iya,
Pulangnya?
28.
Ini beli Dior.
Mau dong dah.
Zipon has ult, he has no
Ntar
satchels.
emang bisa di unlock emailnya ya kalau Singapura punya.
Ada temennya L. 300.000. Wah.
Prowler's there, he
Boleh.
still has
Ntar
the
gua
Viper spin, but he's got
Apa
no
itu
ult.
Nime ya?
Oh, but it's not gonna
Iya.
hit him. This wall goes up and he has to try to spam through it. There you
Pengen
go.
iPhone 14 Pro bro.
They tried clearing the wall.
Yang paling mahal ya.
Nice banget
Nah gue yang
anjing.
Pro biasa. Gue nggak mau yang
Perfect time, and that showstopper's gone.
kegedean.
Marco has his ult too. He can put it down at any
Yang
point.
Pro udah cukup
to
cok
start
layarnya
this
segitu.
retake off.
Iya.
6,1.
Mau yang
Berapa
di
sih
purple.
harganya 14
From
Pro
the
itu?
Viper players, Buzz trying to clear out back yellow, trying to see
20
if he can find with the op.
1-0.
He's got a couple of members, but the
Layar
shot
lu duluan.
is there help? Yes. It is help in the way of
14 Pro
RB.
itu 17 juta
Sugetsu
balik.
playing close, they put up a
Di
wall of their
Singapura
own and
berapa
it easily
17
disintegrated.
juta.
Bounce right before
Pokoknya ada
them.
duitnya.
A 3v2 here.
Just
Sugetsu and
Just
Shao trying to hold the line, and
19.300.
so far they've done it.
Itu ambil untungnya udah gede
Two,
banget.
no!
Anjing jago banget. Sugetsu Xiao.
Huge ult
Ya Allah.
from Sugetsu and Shao.
Oke.
And again,
Ntar
it's
gua
one of those
kabarin.
positions where Shao is
Mau
just
dong,
stuck.
please.
And he does such a good
Iya.
job at not only supporting
Lu
us,
bayarin gue tiket gue ke Singapura gue beliin
right
deh.
here,
Mau
Shao
Pepek.
holds on against
Sama
Zest.
hotel lah, hotel.
Sugetsu gets
Nggak
the
apa-apa.
Jadi
first.
mahal ngentot harganya.
Off each other. That was a 2v4.
Peler.
And those fights are so
Ya kan?
close, man. You can, it's
1,649 SGD. Berarti ya 17 juta udah. Gua kasih rata ada 17 juta buat lu.
1,649 Tin.
But that's
Iya.
frustrating if you're
Ih 20 juta itu bro.
Lalu
Kali 14.
Tin lu yakin Tin saya udah turun Tin?
SGD bukan USD.
Fidel, wow.
all the take ideas from
Tin, saya aja udah turun yakin ya?
And
Iya iya. Tapi gua nggak tahu punya lu ya. Punya
conditions
gua
were
udah turun.
there. They just couldn't deal with the two.
Sorry Del, 17,5 Del.
Formidable duo.
Tapi jauh dari 20 juta Fidel.
Gua nggak ngeladenin lu anjing.
Lu tau nggak?
Jauh anjing.
Kemarin gue cek just tip kan. Ada satu just tip 19,3. Tambah email 1,7. Email berarti 21 kan? Yang ada sebelah lagi, satu lagi just
30
juta anjing, gila banget.
Makan berak gua ya tuh anjing 30 juta anjing.
Gua bilang gua beli dah, malu lu spong banget lo.
Lu mau tin serius? Lu bayangin anjing.
Pokoknya yang jual hanya Geraldine tin gimana tin? Waduh. Berat.
Wah gila cok, iPhone 14 ke iPhone 14 Pro kameranya bedanya 4 kali lipat.
Iya jauh. Yang 14 kayak biasa aja anjing, nggak 120 Hz.
Iya, yang 14 12 megapiksel, yang Pro 48 megapiksel.
Aduh, matilah ini ya direct sudah.
Kaya ya duitnya.
Pengen gue juga beli cok anjing. Gue ulang tahun sih masih lama sih.
Kali duit anjing.
Menang banget.
Pro player enak ya.
Pro player menang bro, kalau kalah sama ya.
Kalau kalah sama ya anjing nih kayak gue nih ngentot.
Kan makan gaji tapi bro.
Emang lu gak punya gaji?
Gak ada sih.
Ya, makanya. Bedanya kita cuma duduk di kursi main game doang.
Udah lah, tapi lu kan duitnya di juara lu juga lebih banyak.
Lumayan lah, gak banyak lah. Banyakan Dustin gancok.
What the heck was that? Borong anjing.
Anjing kayak kalah nih DRX cok.
Supposed to be.
Kalau ya udah kenapa? Ada temen lu di situ anjing.
Set galak. Wih. Ya kena recon. Kabur lah udah. Lu tahu kan EU IGL masih hidup. Jangan, kata jangan. Jangan peek.
Oke,
terakhir mereka ketemu menang spec ya.
Menang direct.
Iya kan? Iya gue ingat.
Baru game 1.
Dulu 2-0 apa 2-1 bro?
2-1.
Oke. Kasih dulu berarti.
By the way, Icebox tuh map lemahnya FX loh.
Kenapa Igel lagi tolol banget ya?
Iya cok, sumpah semuanya.
Angel, nggak pujan. Lagi tolol lagi.
Fidel tuh bukan galak, Fidel tuh retard anjing.
Kecuali tadi doang, Sadak masih jago, Sadak.
Jago anjing.
Sadak dari dulu anjing jago, sumpah.
Aduh, gede banget cok, ini gimana cara dia cabut ya?
Tapi zaman dia main KJ culun sih. Dulu timnya apa dulu, bukan Lot?
2-0 bro, terakhir mereka.
Apa ya dulu ya? Brazil tuh si Lot dulu nama timnya apa ya? Emang mereka Vivo kayak dia?
Iya deh.
Vikings.
Oh iya VKS ya, dia mereka VKS. Itu Sadaknya masih
biasa acara kantor.
Acara sama cewek lain.
Aduh mau dong Genton.
Gua antara nitip lu atau nitip L lah. Gampang tak?
Iya
Menang dong ini roundnya di RX. Jangan tiba-tiba show-nya bunuh 3 lagi anjing. Oh udah mati show-nya. Zipannya masih hidup jancok. Aduh. Nice bus. Mantap. Crash lah anjir. Miskin cok.
Iya cok.
All the kills swinging in their favor there.
Anjing sampai langit cok. Ini skin apa ya? Oh Urination nih. Gila nih yang di headshot tadi palanya mantep cok. Boom, Mako ini deh.
Sponsor fanatik crypto.com anjing.
You Mako crazy, make me crazy.
Oh you make me crazy.
He's the one leading the charge, so they're absolutely happy to take the fight to just the Viper. He can't get out of there. So there's a slow on the side of him. The Haunt's going in as well, and they're pushing him from both
Pacarnya Kim Chae-hyun anjing, siapa lah Kim Chae-hyun?
And top two, and keeping somebody watching him backside of Boiler. Great trap setup.
Gue taunya Kim Jong-un.
Dilawan gak nih A-nya nih kira-kira nih?
Tentu saja tidak. Oh datang arminya mau lawan berarti.
Enggak.
Lawan cok ini. Tuh dilawan sama aku tuh. Flashnya bagus banget anjing. Aduh. Kebunuh cowok.
banget flashnya anjing.
Si Arby jadi tukang lempar flash ngeri nih anjing. Jago juga flash-flashnya anjing. Belajar sama FRGD. Oh nice. Stuck shit please. Angel ngentot jalan polos banget cok. Wah.
Padahal udah info, udah nembak temennya bro.
Aduh Ardis.
Kalah nih Bas nih.
Wow. Tor. Wah si Angel sih ngentot lo sumpah anjing. Sumpah dia habis minum vodka anjing fix. Nggak bohong gua. Gila cok itu dari. Ya ampun itu udah nembak cok dia nyelonong bahaya anjing. Coba deh lihat POV gitu. Tor. Iya cok itu peler ketiga jangan pala lo anjing.
Hampir.
Coba gue lihat itu namanya apa? Cil tadi Cil.
Apa?
Nama mousepadnya apa?
X-ray pad Aqua Plus. Ada di Tokopedia nih. Tadi si Geges tuh pernah jual anjir. X-ray pad.
Oh, gue PC.
Mei. Gue kirim alamat.
Ya ampun, gue nyari mousepad X-ray plus keluarnya Aqua Control plus keluarnya Aqua.
Apa sih Del ngehe?
Yang ini kan yang XXL ini kan?
Iya. Kamu ya? Iya nih.
Aku kaget tahu dia setara sama spek. Kira spek ternyata tinggi gitu kan. Aku sama Kacau tinggi.
Kamu ke?
And if that does hold fast, if that does remain true, there's a good chance we're looking at 11 apiece here. But they have something, right? They've got Artist with the Vandal, they have a Stinger in Sugetsu, and in the hands of Shao.
Coating matte feeling.
I wonder if they play around Zipan. Yeah, he's gotten a Stinger too. 1 point away from the showstopper. Sugetsu as his
mirip ke arah Hien itu sama Hayateotsu. Cuma yang versi murah.
Gua udah ini ya. Udah berjanji sama diri gue sendiri gua gak bakal beli mousepad udah.
Lu pakai Zigan masih kan?
Ya ini Zigan yang awan kan. Gua pakai sampai buduk, sampai rusak banget nih. Terus masih ada satu lagi tuh.
Yang Fanspark ya?
Iya, dapat juga.
Enak lu ya anjing dapat mulu.
Lolos champion langsung dikirimin sama Prasat yang diminta lu mau apa? Pilih aja gitu ya.
Mantap banget Prasat para Majoti ini.
Stingernya mana ngeri lagi anjing.
Dia orang India ya kayaknya.
Iya. Keturunan India.
Tapi tinggal
Tinggalnya di Singapura.
Bokapnya yang punya Alkalin cok dulu ya setahu gua.
Pokoknya kaya lah.
Kaya dah bro.
You know how you shut it down. Use the wall to get in behind them and all fight at the same time from all sides of the site.
Banyak anjing yang pakai mousepad faksi itu.
Banyak. Pemain laut tadi ada.
Sachi. Sama Pankada.
Iya.
Dapat gak fight kira-kira?
Nice banget cok. Gila Mako.
Perangnya bagus banget.
Dancing King anjing. Oh shit. FPX fly. Phoenix fly.
5, 18 adik-adik.
Gue juga pernah sih ada turnamen apa gitu. Gue cuma kill dikit doang.
Ya, coba lucu aja.
Tapi masih menang anjing. Menang game-nya.
Gue juga pernah kalau kill dikit.
Iya cok.
Oh, pernah kill 2.
Iya lawan gua.
Oh iya.
Kayaknya iya.
Lama banget anjing udah lama tuh. Iya. Oh itu perebutan juara 3 doang anjing. Kalau kita main ketawa-tawa.
Dijagain anjing.
Menang ini di Rex.
Angel swing lah, nggak Angel banget kalau nggak swing.
Kena tuh.
Kena tuh. Berapa tuh?
Saya 20 darah sih.
I thought it hit harder.
Gue main banget Angel kalah nih.
Sumpah.
Bacot anjing.
Mati ya lu anjing bapak-bapak bangsat.
Kenapa emang dia jahat sama siapa?
Nyolot cok.
Bacotin NA juga kan di Twitter.
Banyak lah. Bacotin semua orang anjing katanya orang-orang.
Oh ya?
Iya.
Iya, lihat aja Twitternya bacot banget sumpah anjing.
Karon di waktu itu ngasih tau gue, ini si Angel bacotin semua orang tuh. Tapi sebelum dia menang bahkan lu, yang kemarin di Copenhagen. Terus dia menang.
Wah makin bacot.
Iya, udah makin tinggi dah tuh pala anjing.
RB still has this, no command just used and they can't even
Well, at
execute
least they
40
lost this
seconds
game
left.
twice.
This delays them for so long, honestly.
Kontol lu.
At this point, what do you do? The team.
Oh ini yang kalian exit ya?
Iya.
You don't have very much time.
Tapi lu kalau jadi siapapun yang di tim yang di posisi exit lu pasti mau anjing di rematch.
Gue udah mau.
Orang ada chance buat lu menang jadinya bayi. Menang nih anjing.
Bisa anjir.
Menang nih Derek.
Masih ada Angel yang hidup tenang, pasti kalah.
4 detik cok.
Oh mampus Angel. Bunuh sih, orang udah halat terakhir.
Iya. Nice.
Ambil AWP di snowman.
Mampus anak anjing, mampus.
Miskin lagi. Aduh si Getsunya sama Zipan ada ulti cok.
Enggak tahu ah. Belum tentu juga.
Arbi ini mantep nih kok.
Dia mainnya tegak banget ya, Arbi anjing. Gila.
Teriak tuh dia pas itu.
Lu liat Fikri lah, lu tau kan Fikri kalau di Secret Lab, dia belakangnya itu sampai maju ke depan, cil anjing.
Maksudnya belakangnya sampai maju ke depan?
Belakangnya di...
Oh, sampai nempel sampai paling depan gitu. Anjing sumpah lu.
Tuki ke depan gitu.
Oh, dia berarti mainnya tegak banget ya. Dia berarti gak bisa nyenderan yang nyantai ke belakang gitu dong?
Enggak.
Gue juga gak bisa ke belakang.
Gue belakangan kalau di Secret Lab main harus sentuh belakang ya cok.
Iya sama. Sentuh lah at least ya.
Iya minimal sentuh lah. Kalau nggak pinggangnya sakit anjing.
Sudah tua bang.
Iya bro, harus pakai lumbar support.
Iya.
He's been so good.
Pengen
lumbar support tuh yang bantal itu.
Yang kamu punya, Pororo. Ketutupan smoke. Mako, selamat please. Mako yang menangin nih. Nice. Nice.
Oke. Gila.
Udah gue bahas terus Mako.
Ada problem.
Nice banget ses anjing. Babo.
Berarti gue mau cast optik lawan accept optik lawan effect. Gue kata-katain Angel. Gue bilang kata temen gue si Angel nyolot gitu ya.
Dem dulu deh.
Dem yuk. Popo sini.
Pupu, ayo.
Nggak mau. Mako Hyung.
Udah aku nggak mau main sama Pupu lagi ya.
Pupu. Apaan sih? Orang lagi makan.
Makan apa kok nggak ngomong-ngomong?
Makaroni ngehe.
Oh.
Wah, makaroni ngehe sih tau gue nambahin berat badan lumayan banyak sih.
Enggak. Enggak, rumahnya banyak sih.
Nah itu garam tuh bisa bikin berat badan kan?
Iya cok, bener.
Micinnya. Enggak, Mei nggak mau ikut.
Takut gue makanin lagi lo ya?
Enggak, aku pengen ini dulu. Bacok dari tadi.
Match found.
Nyebat.
Bacot lo.
Buset dah. Aduh. Ini dua udah tau main Jerry bener-bener.
Iya, nyebelin kayak kontol.
Tuh lihat. Mana-mana.
Kayaknya mati kedua baru cuma mati. Mati kedua aja.
Headset udah kucing-kucing.
Kalau beli iPhone baru gitu kena bea cukai ya?
Kena.
Deathmatch.
Kalau satu enggak.
Warm up.
Kalau satu enggak.
Kalau satu.
Lu beli dong? Lu beli enggak?
Enggak.
Oh ya udah gue titip.
Gua enggak beli. Gak ada duit bro. Ada DP cincin kawin.
Waduh.
Biar kayak Just No Limit belinya Kartia.
Kalau colek ntar gue lapar pakai ini. Pakai kaleng Coca-Cola.
Asik ya.
Kasih ya.
Iya sama-sama Pupu.
Kaleng Coca-Cola.
Lu apa? Cypher sama Neo.
Apa sih? Jet sama Cypher.
I'm over them.
Fight.
Move. Found the spy. That's 3.
Dominating.
Buset.
Bener orang bro.
That's 3. Four down.
Dominating.
Down.
Woi, gua bahkan belum lihat lagi.
Dominating.
Yang gak kenal lo, gue nembak depan gitu.
Got one. Go away.
Ah, aku baru ngeh anjing kanan gua.
Ini keras nih si DM-nya anjing.
Smart move.
Ah ngentot gue ditembak dari meeting anjing.
Itu tembakan gue jelek ya.
Woi.
Gila kaget gue bro.
Dominating.
Wah gila gue kalah sama Fate-nya mulu anjing.
Bertengger ya tim, tapi dia bertengger.
10 kills remaining.
Aduh, gue ditembak orang kanan kiri.
Incredible 4K.
Bye-bye.
Alah.
5 kills remaining. One kill remaining.
Nice try.
Dominating.
Gua ganti vandal dulu dah.
Not the worst.
Enaknya di stretch apa, Cil? Nggak tahu. Kalau gue lebih bisa nembak di stretch daripada enggak.
Gue skip dulu.
Bringing back the tech post
Gue
tomorrow.
mau sempat ya.
Ya.
Nuts.
WTF G303 ada yang jualan entot.
Match found.
Boleh juga RBM lab ya.
Sensi 0,285.
Gila cok, jago cok.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Kenapa nggak sampai selesai ya? Aku kan tahu itu hasil endlap berapa. Haven trick DRX. FX pakai apa di Haven cok?
Don't stop fighting. You must keep going, even if you're the only one.
Fight!
Hit them when they're not looking.
Nah, dia nggak pernah main.
Dominating.
Embarrassing. Sky killed.
Dominating.
Killed them. Don't mess with me.
Ah, lihat gua 4-11 anjing gila dah.
3. Four.
Dominating.
Idiots. You're done. Killed their cipher.
B.
Oi.
Sugetsu pakai Viper B.
Gimana?
Haven.
Ya, Haven.
Iya.
Jelas banget, Bang.
Mantap kan?
Dominating.
Ah, jagoannya orang anjing sumpah.
Oke,
Ten kills remaining.
Aduh, gak bener banget gua.
Anyone else?
Ngendet-ngendet aja.
Siapa?
Three. 4.
Kills remaining. Dominating.
Pantes kok, nggak apa-apa. Udah mulai nih.
5 kill.
Killed their cipher.
One kill remaining.
Syuk nonton yuk.
What Benkai said, the bread and butter. Buzz going to lead the charge, and they're hitting the C site.
There are a couple of members here. See the fault line through. Buzz has already gotten up though. Angel on the trade.
Angelnya bunuh 2.
But he's been overwhelmed. He's been outnumbered. Sax is gonna get the spike down. All he has is a little bit of utility left. Mako throwing the darts on the other side of the swing. Timing is great.
He still got one though.
And the spams fire too, but you're right. He did manage to get one.
It's planted for Mako here down long. They have no smokes to cover him.
Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't have anything. He's
got
just
the
got one smoke up.
This is actually very doable here for Mako.
Didn't manage to get it to half. Mako repositioning, creeping his way forward.
I heard that.
Taking any inch that he could possibly get a shot. Zipan try to keep them back. Zipan got it to half. Zipan gets the kill. And he's gonna get FPX first round.
Kapan dianalis hari
That
Minggu?
plan also not even close to where that one way was going down, so that didn't provide any value.
Yeah, it felt really far out.
Yeah. That's DRX classic, actually. They like to get the low plant spot. And while we have the DRX stat on the line as well, you do have to note FPX. The only time they played this internationally with their starting 5 was against Paper X in the grand finals. And they lost that one. They were relying on it a lot at Copenhagen during groups when they had their sub, Cider. So pulling it out at the last moment here, knowing DRX is going to pick it into you.
Artist holding mid with Marshall, no armor on the side of DRX whatsoever.
Huh?
Swing, just manages to get away too.
Difficult to actually get this plant down, given the decay that's going through, but no utility spent to deny.
Dude, Artist is so bold to continue challenge. Look at DRX, they fully send in!
Artist, what?
But Artist has gotten 3 and now he's close by. Artist with 4 on the round!
He picked up the frenzy too and just made quick work with the rest of them, just jumped in behind them. What a play from DRX. Taking surprise to the next level.
But no one surprises Artist. Still has that Marshall. And for him, that he was re-challenging him, but they never look at him. And when they finally do, it's too late.
There's too many people on that side. The swap is clean too. Did actually end up swapping off that Marshall. And note, the Viper pit or the Viper wall that they're using is to control this A side, short and sewers, but also B.
Yeah.
And there's no fade to use the C's to combine with the nade, but it's still getting put down by Zipan to control this A lobby. And they've got full of it.
And it puts Artist in such an aggressive spot into short. You can challenge that so easily.
Meanwhile, you could also see the orb that Sugetsu's putting down is top C on that garage. It's a one-way for them. An Angel to just rip off the split. DRX love to go for these C splits.
And and Zipan seems to be wise to it. You see him playing just outside of garage.
Zipan.
First gun round for DRX. They still have a lot of tools at their disposal.
50 seconds in, and Angel has not put a new smoke down. Used the first one at A lobby. And since then, he hasn't used them, so they're going to be there for this hit. But Sugetsu's just rotated off.
Yeah, and you can tell Angel was thinking about it too. Prowler into garage, the cloud burst, that should draw the rotation back. There's that one way that you were just mentioning, and Buzz just fully goes into it, challenges what's on the other side, but RB just rips him to shreds.
Shao's going for it even more.
RB on the spam, he's gotten 3 on the round, but Shao's gonna have to do it by himself. A 1v3, and no, DRX find their first.
Vandal emas yang mana
That's
ya?
a really good job of DRX actually.
Siapa yang pakai vandal emas?
Not necessarily themselves being proactive at pulling the rotations, but being able to pull the
FPX
rotations based on
menang
the information you're giving FPX there. Eventually they find a timing where Sugetsu's not close. Yes, there's a molly landing at their feet. But the drone from the A-Link outside of B only spotted one. And that called the rotation over because he was working his way up B. And usually when you see a lurker coming up towards B, you're expecting an A hit.
Gila, dia mau naruh turret gitu ya, ada line up-nya anjing. Crosshair-nya.
Ya kenapa ya? Sugetsu cuma bisa main Viper emang.
Note here, RB has his ultimate.
Sage juga boleh gak sih?
Viper?
Iya cok, Sugetsu Viper cok.
The fuck?
DRX always with such good ideas.
Bagus Sage anjing.
And remember, no progress comp, so it can't be broken easily.
Artis.
Oh, WP cok.
Artis is so far up.
CT sih kuat, CT sih emang kuat banget sih kalau kayak gini, sumpah. Garasinya kayak ditutup, garasinya kayak ketutup anjing, sumpah. Lihat loh. One way-nya nyala terus, gila.
That's the type of round you want if you're FPX with this Viper.
Sugetsu main
Viper dia.
So how Artis and Angel in the last round have so much staying power in the back of sight there.
Kayak zaman dulu ya.
Just because you're playing a Viper.
Main Viper di Haven anjing.
V1 yang pakai dulu. Gue inget banget aja V1.
Extend juga pakai dulu, udah Patipan yang pakai gue ingat.
Iya.
Main duelis kan dia waktu itu.
Duelisnya jadi si Foxy.
Now you see how Sugetsu's using his utility.
Ntar attack-nya wall-nya di mana ya?
So the first chance
C.
really
Buat belah orang yang jump spot di site itu lah.
on the fly game plan. You need to call an on the fly game plan here.
It's been an area of comfort for the Korean representatives before. We'll see if they can do it again. They find themselves down 2 rounds early in the face of this composition that is again very uncommon, very unconventional, very unheard of.
Siapa itu ya? Itu jadi cosplay apaan ya?
Kiss.
Kiss.
Enggak tau Kiss.
Enggak.
Cari di Google.
Kiss.
What is the response? Remember, they still have RB's ultimate.
Anim itu.
So you see now they've got Makos too,
Kiss.
but the buy's not going to be great.
It's a really difficult time actually. Now that we see the ults back online as well.
Oh iya.
To come up with a game
benar.
at the same time be thinking about how to counter the pit that Sugetsu has up. He's running all the way towards A. And there's more than just that. Zipan has his ult, Angel has his ult too. Last time on the eco, DRX went straight into B, and looks like they want to do the exact same thing.
And they're going to walk in.
Lagunya ini loh, apa? Lo pasti tahu lagunya nih. Rock and roll all night.
Tahu
gak?
Nah, gua kalau band kayak gitu yang gua tahu cuma lagu Slipknot aja. Slipknot gua tahu ya.
Aduh, Ardis, timing ke lu?
Dimajuin pasti sama busnya anjir. Anjing di ulti cok. Mati anjing.
Punya apa lagi mereka?
Nggak punya apa-apa udah.
How are there two?
Gila, Makoy dapat 3 coy.
I know FPX won the round, but I'm losing my mind trying to understand what just happened at the end there. Did Mako get a 3K with one shot? Look at this. Oh, it was Angel first. Obviously missing the follow-up spray and then the double. Wow.
Hanyong na masumida.
That's pretty impactful. Hey, look at FPX's money.
Ay, oleh cuma dibalik-balik doang, Cok, dari BK ke B ngepet.
So, huge switch in ultimate power now. DRX is at the breach ult.
Hey, they have 4. 4 ults.
Very much known to use that breach ult over towards A. But I wonder if they're hesitant to approach that side because of the Viper wall. They really haven't.
They haven't tested
Gila banget yang empatnya jalan bareng terus, tai. Tinggal side-nya.
You know, maybe even that just being up is enough to dissuade them.
Well, they're not going to ignore it the entire game. Molly to clear out RB. It's a little trap here. His Phantom's definitely going to stick out. Has to turn it to the left.
There's nowhere to go.
Oh my god.
Wah, ini big info banget anjing, sumpah.
It'd be rather 20 HP
Kalau nggak dijagain sih, tapi pasti dijagain, Cok, orang masih 25 anjing.
I think they must have some inkling because of how aware and I mean they've got 3 players.
Gue baru tahu nggak mati, setahu gue mati deh kena full molly-nya Viper. Nggak mati ya?
Has his garage control as well with the trademark. So they're set up for it. Here's the breach ult. FPX, there's nobody actually getting hit by this except for Shao up heaven. The fast retake is on.
You see double paranoias as you're right. They swing right through. Buzz has gotten behind enemy lines first. Zip on their trade. No, not able to do anything. Shao drops to his death as he tries to challenge from heaven. And now Artis with an op in a 1v4. He's got to save that thing.
Oh, and he hears it.
The hunt,
RB.
yeah, the hunt is on. RB, who ate the molly at the beginning of the round, is
Aduh, Phantom tuh anjing.
Yeah, but that's information he's definitely saving. Look, Stacks immediately chasing. Mako.
Itu kalau stuck sampai jatuh-jatuh tuh dari kursi itu.
They have some time still.
Either way. That was one. FPX was very prepared for that round. And DRX still brute forces their way through. The Rolling Thunder clears the site. And they follow up.
Gila, lihat Stacks main sih capek loh, kayak tangannya anjing. Nyetrika itu dia anjing.
Every single player ready to fight that. That paranoia from Angel did not find value. The dart as well from Shao, which was trying to combo them together. See, miss Buzz. The dart's up at that time, but nobody's getting tagged. It's broken at this point. And Shao was just way too late because he was the guy who got breach ulted. So happy to eat it, but he's expecting his teammates to find value, and that's why he's committed to that dive. Meanwhile, still, I mean, they didn't really spend that much either. RB still has his Killjoy ult. And here's the first time they're challenging this A control.
The nade, the dart. They're able to clear some of it out.
The early presence that FPX has been getting inside of A lobby now.
Coba pakai Vandal. Ya betul. Tapi kadang Vandal juga ada anjingnya sih, nggak jelas. Nembaknya nggak boleh di burst. Nggak boleh di spray. Maksimal 4 peler.
He's starting to pull back into A. I mean, they have 4 here.
It's for the most part, it's Anika. Just Artis with the op, so setting up for this, and don't forget, they don't have that massive coverage of the ult this time.
You're right, but Chao's here too, and he's got a Spectre.
Oh no,
he's got something.
Mati nih, masih.
Oh, Artis does too!
Hyper for the flash.
What a shot. The second, a warning, the paranoia. But they're committing it as Mako is ulted. The wall.
Di heaven kan? Oh, di hell, Cok!
Mako gets the kill! Oh my god! How have they gotten this?
Ya, thrifty nggak sih?
You mentioned that it was just an eco. That seems to work out for FPX just fine.
I mean, Mako TP'd right next to Artis, and Artis didn't even look. And they still win the round. The guy who was potentially going to be the real big problem. Yeah, Mako's right behind
Literally behind him.
Gila Zipan.
Yeah, I've heard Finesse talk about how difficult it is to hear these Omen ults. But that just brings it to another level. Wow.
Perhaps assumed he was in heaven or something.
Well,
yeah.
Also, Angel just ulted right before. So maybe that's a little confusing. A combination here with the Hunter's Fury. off rip. Tried to paranoia from B, but look at Angel.
Mako's in trouble. Mako's in trouble. Mako's been spotted. The heavy aggression in A pays off for FPX as they're not done yet. Angel swinging around, the blades don't land, but Zest's bullets do.
Shao still here too.
A 4v2 is Buzz and Zest remain.
Suigetsu dong panen.
Look at this, it is brutal.
There's that one way that you were mentioning. Suigetsu holds the line around his utility.
Brutal.
Anjing banget, sumpah Viper.
Just brutal from FPX.
Karena jarang lawan jadi bingung gak sih?
That was a really nice play. Not only do they have the setup with the Hunter's Fury at the beginning of the round, which is happening right before this, that gives them the space in A main, but on top of it, look at Angel. He's literally down in mid right now. And if they weren't diligent with the Fade utility there, he's getting 2 more. And it's an early second timeout use from DRX, their last of the game, and we're only round 9.
Sama siapa ya dulu ya? Ardis. Oh, Patitek.
Perhaps a Hail Mary being called here is something. But for them to be using this timeout this early
Jitu bukan Nuki ya, siapa ya?
It's only 4 rounds down.
Hah?
I think the big thing is
Oh ya, Pit, iya, Pit.
Figure out exactly how to play against this complete audible thrown out by FPX on this map. This Viper pick.
Ini si Pit di mana tuh sekarang ya?
Value too much except for maybe that last round.
David P, satu lagi.
Iya, David P betul. Si main Sage itu.
That Sugetsu's providing his teammates. And how DRX have mentally approached this. Shifted, I mean, a lot of that. Remember, that prior round before this was the first time they really took a lobby control at the beginning of the round. And then they get punished for trying to do it again. Mako getting caught completely alone in that last round.
The buy for DRX, not great. They do have some key ultimates to work with. But Buzz doesn't have blade. I mean, they really have very little here.
Stacks back up, but they're going to force a retake here immediately.
Buzz pushing his way forward. This heals a bit reckless as well. That's really the only decision DRX have here. Looks bad. Just waiting on the other side. Frenzy finds value. First kill.
Angel.
Ada aja ya dia make play begitu ngentot.
How much more can he find? He's still dancing around. But Shao and Artis clean him up. There's still a shot at this, but they're so far up.
They don't know there's too many close.
Oh, and Zest is the only one further down. They don't know that Buzz is here. Oh, the shots don't land.
Yo!
Not able to get any of it. That could have been bad.
But it should have been a round 2 for them. Remember, they won a light buy already. And they get it close again. This time it's because the gamble in the direction that they're going at the beginning of the round works out. It's only Sugetsu.
Siapa?
There was so much that worked well.
Di mana?
Victor ngelempar hand warmer gitu ke FNS.
Close and personal.
Di mana, lihat di mana?
And then the wraparound for Buzz, good too.
That was clean up from Shao. Again, another setup to challenge A.
Look at this wall, it's different. All the way down mid, and that's a huge threat. Given that the Killjoy turret that RB's been placing always is looking for that mid walk down. Now they have to body check it. They didn't even realize until now.
But they're gonna challenge it.
Gua send them iki.
No clue what's on the other side of this right now. Finally, the probably clears it, so it's all safe.
DA terus ada komennya.
At this point, though, it doesn't really give FPX more value.
Waduh, ditimpuk hand warmer ya?
The paranoia. There's the ult. RB's done. Rolling thunder through.
Anjing XNFX di VLR beneran logonya turret Killjoy anjing. Bukan bercanda, cok.
Waduh tuh guys.
Anjingnya mah dibantai, Cok. Mau lihat juga. Ade Dino nama Twitter Ade.
It is getting overwhelming. These rounds out from FPX.
Berantem kan ya?
And it's not the rounds you expect.
Mana nggak ada dia.
Dia Twitter yang 40 menit lalu bringing back the text.
It's the gun round where they're dominating.
Iya di komennya.
It's the light buys that DRX is putting.
Bringing back apa?
And it's to the point now that DRX is going to force every round. More stingers out, pit down long C.
Kenapa ya? Dia kesel ya sama Venus, Cok.
They're once again gonna push him
Ban lu
in.
katanya.
He's going all the way down to spit right now. If there's anything committed here to this
Ini anjing banget ya
he's
ditimpukan
flying
armor, Cok.
Gua like aja nih tweet.
Tapi ke bawah gitu.
Iya ke bawah sih. Ke kayak
tampol lagi.
Kayak ke kursi gitu lembar ya anjing. Kalau kena pala sih ngentot sih.
He's gotta be patient. He's gotta be careful.
Gua like aja tuh.
A judge waiting, but it's too far away.
Aduh.
He gets out too.
They had the trap
Langsung
set up.
dibantai nih bego Derek.
Look at the hesitancy from
Ini bukan gara-gara Viper ya tahu. Emang jago aja yang efeknya. Nembaknya kena. Orang tadi di retake rapi begitu aja. Wah anjing C-nya udah kayak jalan buntu Jack. Panjang bener ya ultinya ya.
Gila ya.
There's just so much control. Even if you take
Pilihannya cuma C sama B doang.
Backs up, gives the space.
Mati dong itu.
Just to be sure.
Angel. Selalu anjing korban pembegalan ngentot. Wah Zipan sih mekaniknya sadis anjing.
Aduh ngeri banget balu Zes.
And Sugetsu has abandoned the pit. He's starting to challenge over on site. RB is falling, Zipan has gotten another.
Setiap tim tuh unik ya. Ada yang jago race main, ada yang jago jet main. Waduh.
Ardis. Udah nih mah mereka yang nembaknya lagi kena anjing.
Iya nembaknya kena bukan gara-gara Viper ya ini.
We had a lot of questions around the Viper pick into Haven and well it seems to be working.
And it's funny too because I was with Benkai on the desk. The first thing I was thinking about was how you're approaching the attack side. And there's clear value to it.
Lihat deh gambar ulti kayak Viper ulti kayak gambar apa? Gambar apa? Kayak titit.
And this is looking very far gone for DRX so far.
92
And again, let me remind you, even if they start a little comeback in the second half, they have no timeouts that entire time.
Bahkan gue belum follow dia, Cok. What the fuck? Wah.
Gila pupu gue terkenal.
Terkenal dah lu. Blaze kangkung. Apa abangnya kangkang? Kangkung.
Tapi bahaya sih nih si Ida.
Bahaya kok kelihatan dari ininya juga. Humble kayak orangnya.
Ayo.
Menurut kamu Derek harus kemana Bi?
Harus ke map 3.
B.
Plan
iya dia ada ya cuma anjing sih emang kalau dua smoker ini Viper masalahnya anjing. Cuma nembaknya kena tai bukan gimana. Kayak nyaman banget mereka main di sini anjing. Tuh lihat 3A B lepas.
That one way once again, man. That one way is so good.
Gila, yang nge-shutdown mereka ini cuma one way-nya ini doang anjing. What? Bangsat Mako mau nyebrang ke sini aja ulti anjing.
Dia punya TP biasa loh.
Iya anjing.
Aduh. Flanking right now. Going on.
Nggak ada yang bisa kepick dari celong tuh lihat anjing emang. Aduh Makonya hilang Cok. Baru ngepick anjing langsung mampus. Gila ini kalau kritik lagi sih udah pasti rezekinya mereka Cok. Map 2 udah pasti kalah anjing. Masa iya? Langsung ditembusin Cok.
Mampus loh.
Gila Shaolele
di dia.
Abangnya Michael Lele.
Angel bisa menang.
Aduh ini Angel di total frag-nya ngentot berapa anjing?
Di smoker mati 11 ngentot.
Dia selalu Cok kalau Sugetsu-nya Viper dia main Omen dia mainnya pasti ugal-ugalan anjing nggak jelas nih.
By FPX on DRX's map pick. One player I think we can talk about maybe though is Sugetsu. Yeah, I mean this guy comes out and makes a crazy choice in pulling out the Viper.
Si Crazy Costanza kan ngefans banget Cok sama FPX.
He's just been
Iya dia ngefans banget sama FPX. Dia kalau FPX yang main pasti di post terus anjing di Twitter dia. Dia soalnya ada nyanyi lagunya FPX waktu menang LOL di Worlds. Phoenix judulnya lagu ya.
Easy pickings
Yang nyanyi dia.
fantastic. My biggest question though is how is this going to look? How are they going to pilot on the attack?
Yeah, so especially on this round 5, which I like to call the battle of the minds, you know, after they took that tech
Get in my way.
FPX would have said that
Kecepatan cok itu ultinya
Blastic hit A, but DRX made the counter call to go into B with that round. But FPX just had such a strong retake protocol on that, and it's the first time we really see the Viper's pit used in a retake.
Yeah, and that's a big question, Seth, as we look ahead towards the second half. How will the Viper play out on the attack? It's been a while since we've seen Viper played on this map when we get over to that side. And the big question is, what are they going to do? Because for DRX, they tend to be really heavy when they play this defense on holding down extremity control, holding down
B-nya nggak pernah
this is where
disentuh
Buzz is
sama
getting most of his kills on this
DRX.
map. But now, you
Satu round doang ya? 2 round.
when you're up against DRX, because I think their priority is going to be, when you're up against FPX on this comp, because their priority is going to be getting that spike down, playing the post point that's super potent with that Viper, and also having the opportunity to play strong with the lurk game when you have that agent in the mix.
Curious to see how this one's going to go down. I look back, this is the first time
Panasin tangan dong.
Viper on this map, so it's already been a
Dia
long
masih pakai
time
Zoe
since
cok ini orang.
generally played on Haven, but it's a first look for FPX. So far, it's strong.
Mako apa tuh? Mako Zoe juga.
Yeah, but I just want to be able to see
EC itu.
Rata-rata pada pakai Zoe ya anak DRX ya.
Iya. Gue udah nggak bisa. Berat.
Iya cok.
All 3 agents can just get up onto high place.
Tuh Wilson tuh.
Really uncomfortable angle.
Tuh di RX tuh manggut-manggut tuh.
The second half of the map, let's throw it back to Doug and Bala.
Ada yang gambar A-nya, ini gambarnya bagus lagi.
I am frothing at the mouth, chomping at the bit of the possibility of fracture.
Itu kapan sih keluar lagi cok lanjutannya?
2 minggu.
Wah dia wallnya gini anjing.
Seru banget cok film itu.
Kan cok. Oh ini wallnya kayak wallnya si ini dulu anjing. Extend zaman dulu emang.
Ini spec itu kedua terseru anjing, gila seru banget.
Nonton anjir si Mei, sumpah.
Lucu banget cok.
Gila Ardi.
Gua aja nonton. Yang bagus.
And already you see the autonomy that Buzz needs
Itu kedua
on this
setelah
side
Demon
that the
Slayer.
desk was mentioning, and Mako as well combining,
Nice banget.
cleaning up this A lobby control that FPX started with.
I'm liking that aggression out from DRX already.
Aduh, ngilu anjing masih berani nembak lagi biji.
Even more, that was risky, but
Anya.
doesn't get punished. The advantage now for DRX, and already the biggest tool in the kit for FPX with this comp,
Wilson selalu masuk
Viper.
pipi, yoi.
At least the uncommonality of it.
Sure.
Itu yang gue bingung, dia nonton kacamatanya nyala berarti nggak bisa nonton apa-apa dong.
Bisa. Gue udah pernah coba tuh. Tembus itu.
Oh tembus.
Itu yang kacamata di rumah dia kan, Tin?
Iya yang di rumah dia itu.
That's not coming up for another 40 seconds.
Beli di Shopee. Gojek ke Turki.
Mana mungkin anjing.
Mantap sekali kamu Pidal, wow.
Gua gak ngomong sama lu, Medi, ngentot.
Mantap, ngentot.
Lihat si Pan naik ke atas. Ini kalau masih menang
Kalau
juga sih udah mati aja deh ini.
Kalah bego ini direct.
Di one way cok tetenya. Udah jaga garasi sampai gila nih.
Iya. Ah kalah gak sih ini? Wah ada stun. Oh kan. Angel nih bos.
The first right in between the eyes, looking for the second,
Udah
dancing
mako.
around the utility.
Nice.
It's actually Xiao who's in trouble, but Xiao's down to 1v1.
Aduh dia kesangkut box anjing. Si Angel malah bantuin CT cok anjing, dia tinggal pantek garasinya loh itu tadi.
Tahu.
Ini yang susah nih memanfaatkan Viper di attacker.
Iya.
Tembakannya gitu bro.
That aftershock was huge. All 3 players, remember, they were playing tight. All of them close. Zipper on top of that box. Can't do anything there. Has to get off, and that's why
Jadi pengen beli CK heavy, stack jago amat.
Kicika heavy deh.
That same wall.
Iya.
This one.
Anjing waktu itu aku pakai itu kamu katain anjing.
itu mousepad kalau nggak dingin soalnya ini kayak keset gitu loh.
Itu pas pertama ketemu lu anjir.
Iya. Tapi udahlah nggak enak cok emang mousepadnya.
This time a bit more tempered, a bit more metered.
I mean, remember, Artist was there. That could have been easily 2.
Best chamber in the world siapa?
Iyalah.
Iya.
Oke cok.
Nomor 2 kayak Ardis boleh sih.
Cryo Cell.
Kayak Cryo itu Ardis deh.
Ya, jangan lupa Derke bro.
Derke enggak juga, biasa aja. Masih jagoan las anjing daripada Derke, sumpah gua ngomong.
Jago Derke, Jampi juga.
Oh iya Jampi, ada Jampi anjing.
AWP kenceng.
Tapi Jampi kurang banget levelnya bro.
Mau kemana anjing? Kok jauh banget tinggalinnya Cok?
Sakit banget nih orang sumpah. Bulldog ya.
Waduh.
Kenapa harus ditinggalin sampai heaven sih?
Udah dapet satu
Kenapa
kan.
Zetsnya harus nge-pick lagi? Udah gitu
Iya.
ya.
Bukan salahnya orang Heaven naik lah.
Si Zesnya udah bunuh satu bener anjing. Tunggu si Basnya nembak baru dia swing lagi harusnya.
Swing lagi,
iya.
Orang crosshair-nya di heaven semua lah pasti anjir. Dia pick lagi. Wajar, nggak respect. Wah bagus Cok. Boleh.
Tembak dia lo pinter banget.
Pasti dicek lagi dong.
Pastilah.
Anjing saksnya.
Gue jadi dia tadi gue tembak lu coba.
Iyalah.
Dia ngarep nggak dicek itu. Tag pause aja.
Angel 513, gue kira di kill banyak lo bro. Sumpah.
Angel is angel bro.
Mati udah 13 sendiri ngakak aja. Setiap round mati.
Tuh dapet bonus comeback.
Emang ada bug apa?
Apa lagi?
Nggak tahu di komen ada bilang replay.
See an exchange of utility and again, DRX continue to challenge this wall in A. Look at how far up Buzz is.
Turret lagi nih MVP nih.
MVP.
Ya tadi gue kira di VLR tuh bercanda Cok. Ada gambar turret killjoy ini. Beneran nggak?
Di mana lu lihat di mana?
Di home-nya. Kamu ke bawah kanan itu kan ada kayak bekas match yang udah kelar kan? Itu kan ada yang kayak 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago gitu. Cuman itu FPS exit gambarnya turret killjoy anjir.
Iya.
Kemarin gue lihat di Twitter gue kira orang edit. Goblok beneran.
Ini getar banget sih Angel nih, sensinya gede banget Cok berarti.
Iya.
Jadi retard ya tapi ya. Tuh.
Atau enggak dia pakai hertznya yang 250.
Cek lagi dong. Nah.
Itu kalau hertz 250 kayak gitu tuh gerak.
Gue pernah 500 gak enak banget.
Nice banget anjing.
Nice banget sumpah anjing.
Gila si Zes itu percaya banget sama temen lu anjing.
Masih di diffuser ya.
Emang gak dilepas Cok.
Itu lebih ke cuek kayaknya.
Mana sih gambar turret killjoy anjir? Gak ada Cok.
Lu ke home VLR, ke bawah kanan, yang bekas match yang udah kelar.
Bawah paling kanan.
Nggak paling kanan juga sih, kedua dari kanan.
Itu loh kayak lu mau lihat match yang udah kelar Mi.
Oh iya. Kenapa anjing?
Oh iya ada turret killjoy-nya Cok entot.
Iya ada turret killjoy-nya. Oh dia 0,5 ya.
Dia wallnya di sono mulu Cok tiap run. Aduh, nggak kece gitu.
Normal 1000. Ya kan harusnya normal 1000 kan?
Ya.
Kok kencing lu Bu?
Ya.
I think the nice part about switching the defense here for DRX is those game plans are a lot more fluid. It doesn't necessarily matter what FPX is throwing at you on attack. You're adapting to every individual hit.
Sure.
And not an entire multiply, like all sites are getting affected by Sugetsu.
Right. Certainly allows you to dial in a bit more to what you're seeing. Again, you heard during that timeout, the DRX fans, they're rolling deep, they're loud, but there's still so much work to go.
And FPX investing a decent amount here, everybody with light armor. And remember what that costed them on Icebox. They got into a really weird situation when it came down to
tergantung mau mereka masing-masing.
So they have to find value.
Terus emosi Angel itu suka make up play anjing, gak jelas Cok.
That's a great way to start
Ngapain juga make up
Zip on
play.
all the way down, short control has completely used this wall to its full effect, but look at the counter from DRX.
A 3-man flank through mid.
Trademark's gonna spot it, but They are all the way committed. Do they have some protocol to hold this back? And is it going to weaken their actual retake hold?
Angel. Angel Ardis. Tele lu satu lagi belum pasang anjing.
Oh, udah.
Diingetin sih.
Ulti jelek banget. Sepepet begitu anjing. Apa dia udah tahu ulti begitu doang?
Angel mau ngapain sih?
Udah bingung Cok dia.
Ya Sugetsu mati.
Again, no value found.
Udah boleh masuk main gaming, Cok.
Aduh, kenapa, Cok? Astaga. Dari Asian, dari Elong ya? Dari Elong, tepe ke dalam lagi.
Ngeliatin Xiao gitu kan,
ke graffiti, ngeliatin Xiao-nya mati. Apa sih? Ini yang kayak gini yang pantas dilempar anjing.
The thing with the Viper's Pit there is everybody who's within that Viper's Pit is not able to help. So you notice lit up.
Jelek soalnya Viper ultinya anjing.
Those are the players who are not expecting to be able to have to deal with the hunt on their own because that pit is down.
Kalau ngambil gerakan tambahan dia meninggal ya. Gak boleh kayak gitu, Cok.
They haven't really shown anything different out of this wall from Sugetsu either. I think every round on attack has been that one.
Sure, but there's still so many layers on top of it still to deal with.
Pelongo kayak.
Angel's on top as well. They're double pushing the high.
Paranoia to clear out A-Link.
They've cleared the site at this point.
Yeah.
And don't forget, there is so much post plant here.
Yeah, Xiao's Hunter's Fury.
Iya Cok anjing, ini udah nggak mungkin ke defuse anjing, harusnya kalau nggak ada yang mati luar garasi ya. Gila Cok. Ulti dulu. Wah, masih bisa menang nih. Si Angelnya mati nggak? Ngapain dia ya? Aduh, dimoli-moliin dong. Ada ulti Viper, ada ulti Sova. Makan tai anjing.
The layers are there.
He's going for it.
Buzz is going to try to do it. They bait out the Hunter's Fury. Time is not plentiful here. Buzz trying to dance around it, but he's going to take too much damage. He has to pull off everything.
Oh, menang anjing.
There's no way.
Wah, gila.
DRX making a quick case.
Dia udah ngeluarin layer.
The second half, but they are definitely still here to play. Definitely still here to close out this match.
Sekarang. Siapa ya? Dustin.
What a round from Buzz.
Dustin Bunny.
Oh my goodness, that shot on the artist.
Gila stack.
Stacks as well. The fail safe.
Gila fansnya DRX banyak juga ya orang luar.
Iya. Infinity and
Track them down.
DRX so close to
time. Angel udah balik belum sih?
So close.
Wah, nggak tahu aku.
Punya anak kayaknya.
Masa?
This Viper was absolutely not fruitful.
Sumpah, anaknya nonton bapaknya pelangap-pelongo gitu jadi pro player sakit hati juga anjing. Bapak lu kenapa pelangap-pelongo bego? Nyabacot anjing.
Shown by this team throughout this tournament with the exception of one series, the
Botol di LCQ performance-nya nggak terlalu bagus menurut gue.
Ridiculous.
Menurut gue kan?
Terus suka gue dong mau apa so much. Trials and tribulations in terms of
dia nembak di itu kenal aja drone-nya.
Pressure getting to them.
Yang nggak mungkin aja.
The tragedy that often ensues around those moments. Mako repositioning around the nade. He's going to spot so many players. He's going to spot so much utility, and that's a spike.
Oh, no,
Mako out, and it's going to hit so many members. It stalled it, but Angel goes forward again by himself, and he dies. Artist is taking garage.
Oh, Angel sih thrower aja.
No shot is landing from FPX. DRX seem incapable of doing wrong, and it just continues.
Gila Makonya ngeri banget tembakannya anjing. Buset dah.
Belum dapat poin kan ini FPX.
The game is all tied up. That right there, classic DRX round. There's just so much good utility to break up the hit from FPX. Yeah, the paranoia's coming through. There's the fault line to stun Zipon. He's alone. Angel gets flashed by Stacks there.
Mako so hungry deh.
Moments before Mako goes out and swings.
Jago banget Mako. Comeback ya?
And they know what's about to
Udah 9 sama Cok.
They just tied up the game.
6 round straight gila.
Angel antara judi kalau kan kangen anak bener.
Kamu lihat itu yang Angel tadi.
Emang bapak-bapak dongo ini.
Bego banget.
Deep 6 rounds in a row.
Sekilat Mako.
For
Gak tau ya.
DRX to see now why this
Ih,
is
gila
the map
goyang-goyang
that they
banget cok
chose,
tangannya
right?
anjing. Crosshair ya.
Feeling gua harusnya itu.
Iya ini orang mousepad digunting. Banyak banget dah kayaknya ininya.
Anjing.
Lika-likunya. Aduh flashnya bagus banget anjing. Wow. Gila. DRX bener-bener feeling taste the water banget anjing.
Rasain air, baby.
Ini bener-bener udah feeling it banget anjing.
FPX is doing the same thing to Buzz, but he still does not care.
Rebuilding tuh.
Gila, sepanjang turnamen kemarin Copenhagen gua gak liat si Xiao ganti crosshair anjing. Baru turnamen ini anjir ganti titik.
Keding lu orang cowok ribet.
Confidence break.
And we just came back from halftime.
Confidence
I
break.
mean, that feels like 2 minutes ago. Look at this. Nade combo in the back with the Viper Molly, and Buzz just moves out of the way.
Pak kalau ada tuh di Twitter ya.
Gila.
The most depth in series gitu ya. Angel seneng. Lihat gaya cuma gitu doang.
Enggak seakan musuhnya nembak gimana banget, elunya aja yang goblok.
Iya.
DRX is 3 rounds away from achieving the best performance from a Korean team since our very first global tournament.
Introvert anjir dia.
Kosong anjing tatapannya, Cok.
Terus Wigetsu paling jarang turun bareng sama anak-anak FX.
Dia kayak
Oh ya?
Iya.
Tidak
paling sering
pernah.
Xiao sama Zipan.
Zipan ngerokok juga ya?
Enggak.
Oh enggak.
Xiao yang ngerokok. Xiao udah cobain rokok gua bro, sampurna.
Enak dia bilang.
Enak dia bilang, suka deh.
Rokoknya Rusia tuh kayak kertas cok, cepet banget abis ya.
Gua cobain banyak dah, rokok mentol Cina, rokok mentol Korea, rokok manisnya Cina anjing gak ada rasa semua.
Cina juga nggak enak ya rokoknya?
Gak enak, enak. Kayak bawa obat anjing.
Korea kan enak anjir.
Mentol Korea enak bohem.
Oh bohem.
Saya ngejok DFB.
Just what a performance from DRX. And again, FPX seem historically comfortable in these situations with backs against the ropes with nothing really but survival before them. And it's just been nothing this half.
It's an easy way to push Buzz off the angle.
Gila, dari 9-3 jadi 9-10. Anjing ini kok nggak dikasih poin sih? Ini kayak Shigetsu lempar mouse cok ke Angel anjing.
Tadi kan lempar monitor kayak.
Tadi kan hand warmer, ini monitor ya anjing.
Itu hand warmer mah nggak mempan ke Angel anjir. Monitor iya.
Speaking of which, you see him on the mini-map playing towards B with the Prowler, getting a little bit of info, and they're gonna rotate back into him.
Jeleknya Vandal ini ya kenapa ya dipakai?
Hardis bukan dipakai Prime biasanya ya?
Lagi pengen ganti-ganti. Punya ulti nggak sih?
Lihat udah kayak bos-bosan lihat tuh. Udah kayak bos-bosan di atas itu anjing. Yang gini-gini harusnya sih menang biasanya roundnya nih anjing.
Iya.
Kalau mereka berani
menang
main.
Iya.
Dilawan tuh di dalam tuh.
Ada bapak-bapak.
Harusnya tinggal cok kabur. Gila Zipan ini tinggal sendirian cok.
Oh ketemu cok, nice banget.
Oh shit, ke diffuse.
Gupin anjing.
Anjing, ke diffuse cok. Nange apain nange? Halo.
Zipannya yang punya util di dalam mati soalnya anjing. Netnya udah dipakai, satchelnya udah nggak ada.
Gila Mako carry cok.
Iya anjing gila banget coba.
Dijagain anjing. Mantap Wilson. Asik.
Itu depan dia orang-orang Indo juga itu.
Oh ya.
Iya.
Anak-anak kuliah ya.
Anak-anak kuliahan ya.
Mana Turki kuliah apaan, Cok?
Turkish Airlines lah.
Eropa kali ya di jalan.
He's so bold. Buzz uses the blades. Shao close by. Yeah, the spike's been planted, but Shao's in world hurt.
Oh, nice bang.
It was ugly.
Udah ini udah GG Cok menang di Arex ini anjing.
Jagain lagi shortnya. Zes, jagain lagi Zes.
Wah!
Nice banget Zes.
Gila, game sense-nya imba banget Cok. Angel mah ngentot di swing mah mati.
Ya lu udah bapak-bapak pakai high sense kayak gitulah. Gimana cara mainnya coba?
Makanya anjing.
Udah tua tuh sadar diri pakai low sense.
Aduh gue puas banget ketawanya.
Ayo bener Cok, kalau lu udah tua gitu pakai high sense susah anjing, pasti geter nge.
Geter anjing.
Aduh anjing, ini gue yakin banget kok pasti tilt anjing pemain FX.
Udah kena mental ini, yakin
iya.
Gua.
Gila, baru kali ini liat Termi teriak anjing.
Iya.
Iya kan? Dia nggak pernah loh.
Nggak pernah.
Main PB. Iya Angel kayak Pak Ayap main PB Cok. Pak Ayap gue internasional anjing.
Aduh si Xiao-nya bawa Guardian lagi. PR nih lu lihat nih. Cetak-cetok nih. Tak-tok, tak-tok.
Enggak, Xiao yang sekarang bukan saya yang dulu anjing.
Bener. Crosshair udah ganti dia.
Crosshair udah ganti. Gila, dia jago banget padahal.
Confidence break udah. Lu lihat dia Rex, stacksnya di bawah situ anjing berdua. Wah, udah berbiji Cok mainnya.
Angel mati deh, Angel mati deh.
Ayo Angel,
ya kan?
Iya lu Angelnya yang mati lu, ini najis.
Udah gue bilang.
Gila Cok ini makonya div banget anjing omennya. Nyadar udah makonya.
Enggak, ini udah sadar kok Zesnya.
Nggak kecek nih.
Nggak kecek kan?
Nice banget anjing.
Ya nyerangnya posnya KJ gitu kecek lu. Ya elah udah. GG guys. Tepuk tangan untuk Direx. Lower final. Ya nomor pick.
Dia ganti Nats jago sih, asli. Nggak usah dia di sini anjing. Gak apa guys, ketik aja.
Jangan pick dong Arbi. Jangan pick.
Oh nice banget anjing, good bait.
Aduh ngeri banget Cok, kalau lo
Nice shot. Gila.
Nol Cok.
Gila, 93 13-9 anjing.
Angel mati aja anjing.
Ya gue bilang kan Direx menang.
Oke guys.
Bye bye Europe.
Hunter M ya.
Europe udah
gak ada Europe kan? Gak ada. Gila gue baru pertama kali liat Mako se-happy ini anjing.
Se-ekspresif ini.
Iya dia ekspresif banget hari ini.
Tapi kok si FX kalah kayak biasa aja ya anjing mukanya. Biasa aja loh anjing coba.
Iya biasa aja lagi mana mau menang Angel bunuh 5 gitu. Lu mati mulu lagi duluan. Oh gitu.
Iya Cok.
Tugas lu satu, jangan mati duluan.
Ayo anjing.
Kita butuh smoke lu bro, buat masuk bro.
Kenapa ya Angel gak mau pensi aja ya?
Enggak ini, dia abis ini pensi nih, dia judi dulu makanya.
Menurut gue dia gak jago anjir soalnya.
Udah gue off stream dulu ya guys.
Judi nih kayaknya nih.
Judi ini si Angel fix.
Iya judi.
Thank you guys semuanya udah nemenin gue watch party. Gue udahan dulu ya off stream, capek. See you next stream, besok kita nonton lower final. Bye bye. Jangan lupa di like yang nonton. Bye bye.